8. Ignition sequence has started. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. We have commit and we have liftoff at 2:13. The Saturn V building up to 7.6 million pounds of thrust. And it is clear that
Thursday, partly sunny skies and 57. And to another woman who likes to be double-fisted in a different way, I think, Jess.
She means beer. She means beer. Guys, she means beer.
Thursday.
The reason you press, you gotta think. When the meat hits the grill, it starts to shrink.
We start shrinking when we hit that grill. You know it will. We start shrinking when we hit that grill. You know it will. Stage 1, I'm raw, you just laid me down. I'm stage 2 and I'm getting brown. You turn me and press me just one time, but there's 2 more stages before I'm fine. I'm stage 3, you press me twice, just one more stage before I'm nice. Stage 4, I'm hot, I should be done, looking good like I should so you can serve me, son. I'm stage 5 and I'm still alive, but serve me soon and don't be slow. I've only got 1 minute to go.
Remember this rap and you'll be hot. Give the grill your very best shot, and soon you develop some real grill skill. You'll be tough on the grill, yes you will, Mr. Bill.
For pink, is this medium well, or medium rare?
You can't cut that.
How do you cut that open?
Yeah, if you cut that open,
you can read through it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let me get a DeVito thin, please. When you go to a deli, ask for DeVito thin.
Somebody wrote, Ray, Bobby Friend, Ray is a poor judge of pink things. Oh, Bobby Friend.
Great.
Stop hating Mondays. Be a professional and hate the whole week instead.
Bruh.
Yeah, I'm what's up, Husey? Hey Husey, can you do me the favor? Can you send this to
Hey Ray.
What's up, Husey?
Fuck you.
How did you get it and Chris Abel's not? What's up? Are you being an asshole?
Yeah. Fuck you, Ray.
Let me ask you this. Is KB paying you?
Fucking Ray.
What the fuck?
Kevin Brand.
Remember, today is the oldest you've ever been and the youngest you'll ever be again. Until we meet again.
Every day I wake up and wanna go back to bed. No matter how much I've slept, I wanna go back to bed. No matter what I'm doing, I know what I wanna be doing instead. I wanna go back to bed. I wanna go back to bed.
They taught us how to love. They taught us how to live. They're back. Monster Ballads. 35 powerful hits on 2 CDs and 2 cassettes. It's awesome! Whitesnake. Winger.
When I see you smile more than words.
Rush delivery available. Every bad boy has his soft side. Get Monster Ballads. To order, call the number on your screen. This 35-track collection is not sold in stores.
Do you feel that? Do you feel that? Oh, shit.
We're doing it.
Oh, hey, everybody. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. I am BF. We are live, and this is The Vibe. It is The Vibe Stream Show 246. How's everybody doing today? As I click this and click that, what's up, everybody? Oh, let's get into it. Come on. What? Now, shit won't play. Here we go. Oh, now it's not playing. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Starting off with audio shit that wasn't playing right before the show. How's everybody doing today? It is Thursday. Let's see if this will play. Let's see if my work whistle will play. Oh. Wow, I'm not getting nothing from my board all of a sudden. That's interesting. How about that? We got that. Here we go. Well, let's try again. I'm not getting anything from it. Let's get it. All right, let's get into it. We're starting off the day with technical difficulties. How's everybody doing? What's up going on Thursday, everybody? I'm BF. We are live, and this is The Vibe. I'll figure out my soundboard issue as we go. I was just listening to stuff like right before the show. I didn't want to start off with tech time with BF, but I don't know what's going on here. Well, let's try this. We'll reset this. We'll reset that. Hope you can still hear me and all. I got my friend backstage who's going to come in a second and help us out. Let's get back into this. Let's see. Stop playing. Well, how about if I bring my friend back in? He's the bro, you know. He's from the great. Oh, he just went off camera too, so I'm not going to bring him in right this second. But let's see. I'm going to bring him in a second. But yeah, Bobby Nick is here. I think our boy Chops will be along later. And we're going to have a real exciting day here once I get past my technical difficulties starting off the show, folks, because our friend BrutalPain is going to stop in today. That's right, the one and only BrutalPain. You might have been hearing his name in this community a lot. He hangs out in the chats a lot of these shows. We became like instant bros for whatever reason, and I want to talk about that because he's part of the whole Perry Caravello universe, and he's going to be part of the new Wild Western movie. And so he's got some pictures that he took on set, and we're going to talk about that and drum up a little bit of excitement and maybe try to anticipate when that movie is going to come out. Shout out to the 14 of you that are already in here, as I am distracted by why my sounds aren't coming off my soundboard right now. I don't know why this thing does this, but let's see. How about this? I will do the whole, let's see, I can turn this on, turn that off. All right. Oh, I see he's backstage now. Maybe he can come in and chit-chat a little bit with you and I and chat in my ear as I'm going through my technical difficulties. He's my friend. He's yours. He's from the Great White North. He's going to come in and help me out. He's Bobby Nick. Come on, Bobby.
Hey, yeah.
What's up, buddy?
Yeah, not too much, not too much. Tech issues already, huh?
Tech issue of the day, buddy. So fingers crossed. I don't want to talk about these signals so far, but how you doing, man? Yeah, I was just enjoying some music that I was going to kind of play as my little background thing as the show started, but just to stop coming through all of a sudden. Weird, this technology.
What the heck, huh?
It does what it wants, Bobby. Oh, there it is. There it is. See, shit just loses connection over time. Here we go. I was going to play a little background music and talk over Bob and say, how you doing, man? Yeah. Oh, now we're starting the show, right? What's up? Hey, did you do the lounge yesterday, buddy?
I did.
How did that go?
It went good. It went good, yeah.
Awesome, man.
Yeah,
I'm sorry I couldn't be there right away.
That's cool.
So let's see. I'm glad I got that working. So it went pretty good? Your lounge went pretty good yesterday?
Yeah. I can't remember how long I went, but I quit a little earlier because I had a show at 8 that I wanted to do.
You got lots of shows going on. Yeah, I had to run out the door, like I said, to get to a doctor's appointment and all. So I was kind of busy doing that and all. So I missed checking in on your show, but I trust it went good. Was Wendy over there with you?
She was over there. Yeah.
Now I noticed that in the lounge, you really not. I haven't seen you have many guests on in the lounge. That seems to be a you thing, like kind of like Bob used to do out of the coffin.
Yeah, I mean it's kind of hard. It's hard to have a guest on if you're going to just play like a video. Like you can talk for a little while, but
right?
Then you're just watching videos.
So that's the way it goes in the lounge, though. You just keep her at bay. You just keep her in the chat, and everybody makes their requests, and also, so that's good.
Yeah. I mean, I've had Wendy on before it was a total request show. Like a show where I was asking for $1 for a request.
Right.
But I haven't ever since that. I haven't had anybody on.
That's cool. It's kind of something I picked up on. Well, I'm glad that went well for you. So we're going to have a lot of fun today, Bob, in the next 3 hours. I'm glad you're here with me as always, my friend. Chops, I think he will be joining us in the second hour of the show. We're also going to have BrutalPain, our bro that's been, BrutalPain. He's been all around, right?
Pain.
but it's just funny. I mean, I want to talk about it because I got introduced. Well, we'll talk about it a little bit, but I got to know him through Chris because Chris and them went and did the Perry Caravello movie, and then he came back with a friend and all. So I want to talk about all that and how we all became friends and all that stuff, man. I think it's gonna be a lot of fun.
Yeah, it should be cool.
And he's got some really great picks that we're going to share with him, and I will let him describe like what's going on all these picks. He's got mad picks, like over 20 picks. He's got a couple short videos, so you'll see some stuff of the filming of it, and we're going to drum up some excitement about this Wild Western movie that's going to be coming out probably later on this year, Bob. I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah, I am too. I wish it would be out already. God damn it.
Yeah, I want to see it's February already. I want to see yes, Gene is supposed to be in it in a dress. We saw some of that stuff get out on social media, and Bob Levy's in it, and we saw a couple little snippet scenes and all. But we're going to do that. We're going to get a flavor of the Wild Western movie. He's going to join us, and I mean, like I said, in the 1 o'clock hour, we're going to do our regular stuff to open up the show like we normally do. We're going to definitely do the opening chat family check-in, right? We're going to do that, and then we'll do the other news, the not so serious news. We'll do a miserable news history moment, Bobby Nick. This one is going to be a fun one today, bud, because this one not only includes Bob Levy reading the news from back in the day on Miserable Men, but it also includes our friend High Register Shawnee.
Oh.
Yes, yes, it's this guy.
It's Shawnee.
That's right. For those of you who remember our Stern Show fans, and I also did the Shawnee Zone. I was lucky enough to be asked to help him host the Shawnee Zone on the Shulu Network when we did that. It was a lot of fun. So I texted him earlier and I said, "Hey, bro, I know you're kind of busy during the middle of the day because he's a hardworking guy." I said, "But if you can make yourself available, I let him know that we'll be doing that later on." So we're going to do that. And probably by that time, if we get into the next hour, then our boy BrutalPain will be joining us for the rest of the time, bro.
Well, there you go.
I think that's how it's going to go. All right, well, you ready? Is this your first show of the day?
It is.
All right, well, it's your first show today. It's my first show of the day. And the reason I say that is because it's Thursday night. And so that's a replayables night. We'll be doing that on 100 Proof Podcasting channel with my bro, the one and only
Chris fucking Abel?
That's right. He's going to host it. And right before that, he normally does Killing with the Ables, where him and Liz come on and talk about her favorite true crime stories. So you can have a lot of fun. We're getting ahead of ourselves. We're talking about the fun we're going to have later. But right now, let's have the fun we're going to have right now. I put the glasses on. I go to my element and I run the opening chat family check-in. You let me know what you're doing. Are you having a ham sandwich? Are you home? Are you just checking in for a minute and you're going to listen for the rest of the day? Let us know as we go to the opening chat family check-in for the Vibe 246. It's Thursday. Let's go.
Talk amongst yourselves. Talk amongst yourselves. Talk amongst yourselves.
That's right. You talk amongst yourselves. You talk with me, and a vibe is created. You talk with me, Bobby Nick, and we have fun doing it. So let's get into it. I will remind you, as always, that at the top of every BF Live is my PayPal preset options. Thank you in advance. Pecan checks in and says, "Aguni gugu, you begonias. Unga bunga gano 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 gano." Our friend the Space Nerd checks in and says, "Hello, you lovely people. Have an awesome day. Miss you in the morning. Miss you, M, or miss you. We love you, Space Nerd." And I said as much in my next message. I said, "Your presence and energy are missed." And I forgot an S right there. It's missed. It's missed, a Space Nerd. Have a great day. I got mine, but I think everybody understands what I meant. Oh, very good. That's nice, Bobby Nick. That was very nice to give her an absentee nerd call. That was nerd. Very nice. Very nice of you.
I miss doing that.
Yeah, we do. It's a lot of fun. I told her, that's why I said it. Her energy and presence is missed. Hoya says our friend, the Reverend Wild Bill. So let's get checking in and get to it. He's checking in from the ATL. Hoya, Wild Bill. Reverend checks in and says, "Just a hit and run today. Oh, just a little hit and run. Have a great day. Peace, you know." Mrs. Honeybee checks in, Bobby Nick, and at least we can do this one. Buzz, buzz. Buzz. Mrs. Honeybee, hello to the chat family. She says, "Hit like and subscribe, you bigots." Wait a minute. You don't have to come that hard now. You can just be nice enough to hit like, share, subscribe wherever you happen to be enjoying the show today. That could be on BF Live The Vibe on YouTube. That could be on Rumble, or that could be on Facebook. And I'm wondering why my YouTube feed looks different. My YouTube feed, it looks like it's incomplete or something, Bobby. Oh, it just says you are live, and it's lit up different than it normally is. FJM checks in. Jim F, that is. Good afternoon to you all, and I say good afternoon to you, Jim F. Thanks for checking in on a Thursday, buddy. He also says, man, I hate going to the cardiologist, changing up all my meds again. Well, we wish you well, man. I'm you know, it's a two-sided coin, right? Because while you don't like the stuff that you have to do, you're so grateful that we have doctors that can do these kind of things for us. So I hope they get you right with your cardiologist and get your heart going in the right direction. FJM. Peacunt gets the shout out love with Peace and Puffs. The Durkee Threads bot is being ran by the Nightbots. Honeybee Miss says, oh shit, that's right. She knows what's up. Terry Nee, lest anybody think it's not a gay vibe over here. It's a pride vibe. There you go, Terry Nee. How you doing checking in? 250 next week. Oh, that's right, 250. We're coming up on 250 shows.
Getting up there.
Getting up there. I love doing this stuff, man. And they go by quick, Bobby. You know, yeah, they really do. Let's see. Space Chief 75 checks in and says, hey, everybody, on this great Thursday. Hell, we're just on our first shows of the day. Bobby Nick is a Canadian hero, says Space Chief 75.
Oh, yeah, I am.
I'll show Brutal some pain. Wait a minute. Yo, you gotta watch that shit. You gotta watch that shit, Tyranny, because I've noticed when you know how it's like they kind of you don't know whether somebody knows if it's real or not, Bobby Nick or something, if it's like a work or you know, I don't know. I think when you start talking that stuff around Brutal Pain, it gets his juices flowing, and then you might get your ass beat by accident on purpose. What's up? How you doing, Terry Nee? Let that not happen. Perry is a cowboy now. Perry's a gay cowboy now. What's up? Perry's a gay.
Shut the fuck up.
Now Space Chief talking about you. Tits McGee, it's Tuki's fault. Checks in and says, Hoya to the chat family. My boys are on the road with my mister. I can't wait until they get here to keep the snow storm away. Maybe a snow dance or maybe a gano. All right, I can know what you want. Let's get that snow. Let's wish for no snow for the missus while the mister is on the road. He ain't heavy. He's your brother. He's my brother Bobby. Make Canada America's. Says Sherry name. I don't know about that. Mama Nick, oh Canada, you got the song for you. 51st says FJM. What do you think of all this teasing, Bobby Nick?
Yeah, I'm down with it. I don't care.
Down with it. No fucks given, right?
Nope.
Blummel's divorce lawyer says it's Bobby time too. The chat family, you know. What's up, Blummels? How you doing? It is Thursday. We're just going to do our regular first opening hour stuff of the chat family check-in, and I'll go over to the news desk, read a few stories, and hope that'll be done just in time for our friend Brutal Pain to join us to get to know more about him and talk about the upcoming Perry Caravello Wild Western movie. Blummel's divorce lawyer checks in and says, Terry Nee, Space Chief, Honeybee, and Wild Bill, and Space Nerd. Blummel's gets a shout-out love from Space Chief 75. Blummel says, missed ya. Hoya is from Martini Steve checking in again on the regular. Hoya's in love. What's up, Steve? How you doing, everybody? Baby Sacamo checking in. Bobby fucking Nick Tikal from Baby Sacamo.
Tikal, Baby Sacamo.
What's up? Hey, my big brother's checking in. Hey, just checking in. How you doing? What's up, bro? How you doing there on this Thursday, buddy? I sent you the link so you can tune in today. Baby Sacamo, Space Chief 75, my man. Peacunt gets a shout-out love from Blummel's divorce lawyer. Baby Sacamo shouts out Blummel's. Of course, the Nightbots are always running. There's a link to my Vibe membership link. Testicle Tiger checks in on a Thursday. With the Hoya. How you doing, Testicle Tiger? Testicle Tiger, good afternoon from Baby Sacamo. What did you think about, Testicle Tiger, what did you think about the banquet stream last night? All of those, Bob, they had a stack of banquet meals that Perry had to, like, keep cooking and sampling, bro. They had, like, the fake McRib. It had like chicken fingers and stuff. He had the gray Salisbury steak. Like none of it looked like anything on the box. It was amazing. You have to check that out if those who didn't see it. Baby Sacamo, we got the shout out. The Tom Gully Poos are trending, but from Baby Sacamo in the chat, and you can use them too if you're a member here on The Vibe. Testicle Tiger says, shout out Baby Sacamo. Terry says, many of us would have been dead 40 years ago. Take your drugs, man, says Terry Nee. Whoop whoop, says Juggalette Jen, checking in on a Thursday. Whoop whoop. Drugs are bad unless you got enough to share with everybody or they're subscribed by a doctor. Blummel's divorce lawyer, shouts out Jen with the whoop whoop. Baby Sacamo says, I got deep butt cheeks, and to that he knows well. I can say that too.
You too, Baby Sacamo? Butt cheeks. Damn.
Wow. Rob, you were the first person I've ever heard of even refer to it being a thing, and so now I think you're going to start a support group, buddy. They're going to come out of the open now.
Deep butt cheeks.
People
Come
that
on,
have
trending. I got deep butt cheeks.
I never
deep butt cheeks.
Come on, everybody! It's
People,
hashtag deep butt. Let's ponder your deep butt cheeks. Now, what qualifies as a deep or a shallow butt cheek? Is like, I guess you got, I guess
got
you
a
can
big
have
fat
sandwich
ass. You got deep butt cheeks. You know? I got deep butt cheeks,
and that's how we came up with that, because I think one got past the goalie one day, and you said it didn't make it to your drawers because you have.
I got deep butt cheeks. That's right,
and that's why it didn't make it. It never made it. It never made it to the draws. Whoop whoop, Bummel's divorce lawyer from Juggalette Jen. Gano. I'll give you. But Mrs. Honeybee says whoop whoop to Juggalette Jen. Our boy Chops, who's going to be joining us a little later, checks in. Newest member of the team family right here on The Vibe. Morning fam from Chops Talk. Juggalette Jen says, whoop whoop, Mrs. Honeybee. FJM says, thank you, BF. My first heart attack when I was 37, triple bypass, 2019, hereditary heart disease, lipoprotein A. Well, thank you, and I will let you know that I've had family members who have had that very same surgery, and I try to be proactive and stay ahead, but that last time they checked, I was good for my regular checkups. Whoop whoop from Chops Talk. Jen gets the shout out love from Chops Talk. There's a Nightbot running the 100 Proof Podcasting Discord link where you can join us in that community if you got videos to submit for us, or if you want to know anything about the Chris Abels or our community and other shows. There's even a BF Live link in there. You can chat in there by using that. Baby Sacamo gets the shout out love from Space Chief 75. FJM puts out the strength. We give it right back. Baby Sacamo says fire. He's ready to go. Chops, what's up? Coming on today? Yeah, I think I answered that earlier. Baby Sacamo, Hoya from Blummel's. Hoya right back from the Baby Sacamo. Blummel says, yep, after the doctors, Chops will be with us. Sweet is the response from Blummel's. Testicle Tiger says, I didn't get to see any of it. Ended up working a 12-hour day. Well, maybe we can scoot. I don't know if you want to scoot over to Twitter X and just kind of see what they did. But yeah, you can imagine it, Testicle Tiger. I mean, you know enough about Perry. It's much what they like. The dinners kept on coming. He had some, and then deliveries kept coming, and then they kind of sorted through them and refused which ones he was or wasn't going to eat and all. And then Tom had him just cooking them like 15-minute like intervals, just like put the next one in and then come taste this one. It was crazy, Bob. It looked all like it was TV dinner food, boy. It was nuts.
I mean, did he have to eat the whole TV dinner? Or?
Nah, he didn't eat the whole things. Nah, he did not. Right. Hell no. He would take a bite or so, and he had his mind made up before he would eat them. He was trying to rate everything a 1. And Tom was trying to get him to say, like, okay, worst case scenario, like if you had to eat one of these, you got to give some different ratings here. But everything was a 1 and just horrible, as you can imagine, I guess, with him. Yeah. Bobby Nick is a podcast daddy. He says Juggalette Jen. Whoa, Baby Sacamo's got it trending in the gym. Bobby Nick. It's trending.
I got deep butt cheeks. Right on.
Hashtag I got deep butt cheeks is trending in the chat today. Hi, my name is Blummels, and I have deep butt cheeks. See?
I got deep butt cheeks.
There's your next member of your support group. Popkey checks in on a Thursday and says, I think we need to do some betting. Who had deeper butt cheeks? Bobby, Nick, or Wendy? Let's get them rulers out. Ooh.
Yeah, we need to measure the circumference of the.
I'm not cleaning the end of any of those rulers once they're done with that competition. Popkey, how you doing, buddy? Wendy will coming out with big brown chunks, considering what's the picture she sends to Bobby Nick on these mornings, right?
Oh, that's true. Oof.
We got to get around to making a proper Wendy alert. Yeah. Listen for the shriek of horror. Bobby Nick gets a poop pick later on. Had a stent put in the first heart attack. Guess I need an upgrade for 2019. That's right. You got to get the new. Hey, and You make a joke, but you know that medical science does move that kind of fast, man. That's why I say, even though it can probably be a pain in the ass or the chest or the heart, it's amazing that we even have this available to us. So good health to you, FJM. Dabbler of the Year, Bobby Nick, as always, comes in, Mr. Z. Space Chief 75 knows that we do this shit on the strength, yo. We do it on the strength, Bobby Nick. He knows that on the STREMPH. Oh, didn't show up. God damn it. On the strength. I know it's in my Bible. Oh, well. Couldn't find it on the fly. Let's continue. Mr. Z checks in with Juggalette Jen and says, Slim Anus? What's that? That's not Slim Shaney? Slim Anus? I don't know who that is. Slim Whitman. My wife, FJM says, my wife just heard Deep Butt Cheeks and she said, what the fuck are you listening to? Isn't that always the way?
I got deep butt cheeks.
We do many, and I'll be doing some maybe in the other news or the not so serious news. We do other stories. We do touching stories. We do human interest stories, Bobby and Nick. But for whatever reason, it seems like when somebody's listening to these shows over our shoulders, they always hear the worst of the worst, don't they, buddy?
They do.
That's been my thing. Whoop whoop, Mr. Z from Juggalette Jen. Slim Anus is a diss track from ICP. That's what I figured. Let's see. Testicle Tiger says, I'm excited to watch it. I got about 2 hours in before I crashed last night, but I'm going to just have a long day today. Terry Nee says, Wendy has a fine arse, but does she have deep butt cheeks?
I got deep butt cheeks.
Mr. G shouts out Juggalette Jen and says, LOL. I request it on Bobby's show sometimes. Oh, she's talking about the request last night. You're going to put the tape measure or the wooden ruler in your butt. Interesting. Either way, gonna have it look like a chocolate on their ladle or something like that. I don't know. And with the last chat in the opening chat family check-in, Testicle Tiger checks in and says to her friend, I love Wendy, Bobby Nick. Let's get on with it. At 30 minutes into the show, that was the opening chat family check-in.
Talk amongst yourselves. Talk amongst yourselves. Talk amongst yourselves.
That's right, you did. You talk amongst yourselves, you talk to me, and the vibe is created. Thank you for those that are checking in the chat, and maybe even those of you who are listening in and just haven't checked in. Hello, and welcome to Thursday. We're here with Bobby Nick. Chops is going to join us later, and I'm really looking forward to having Brutal Pain on because, Bob, I got to know him much the same way as everybody else did. He just kind of he just kind of showed up and, with Chris and all that stuff. So, and then he would it seemed like we're instant friends, and he's been doing shows and all, but I really want to get down to, knowing him a little better.
Yeah, he's a cool guy. I've podcasted with him a few times, and that's always fun.
Oh, look, he's in it. Wait a minute. Now, I don't know if you can come with this Takal shit, but look, he's in the chat with the Takal already, Bobby Nick. But there you go. We have fun. I have fun going back and forth with Chris and all. But yeah, so he'll be joining us real soon. But let's say we got like a half hour before we get to that 1 o'clock hour where he'll be joining us, Bob. So let's do this. I got a few stories in here. And like I said, I doubt nobody will hear some of these great, more human interest stories that we try to throw in here over your shoulder as much as they do when I play stuff like this. When I play...
I got deep butt cheeks.
But we're going to do them anyway. We like to do the other news or the BF Live, the vibe. For that reason, not so serious news, because the world is serious enough, folks. You know where to get the serious news. This is the vibe, not so serious news. Let's go, folks. It's Thursday. It's the midday. As I join you from the news desk on Thursday, February 13th, man. Even Valentine's Day is even creeping up me. Matter of fact, I'm going to have to go out after this show and get some card business or something like that. But yeah, so for those of you who have that coming up, and then we did that story the other day, Bob, about you could buy dung from the zoo or whatever. Remember I did that story the other day? About the elephant dung. You can buy that, but I digress. I wasn't going to get into a story about that. Just seeing that it's the 13th reminds me that it's the day before Friday and it's the day before Valentine's Day. I imagine restaurants and all the chocolate stores, they're all going to be crazy. But let's do a couple stories I got for you. This first story, Bob, this talks about a company offers $45 per fish bounty on 27,000 escaped salmon. And so this story intrigued me for many reasons. I'm like, first of all, why are they offering such a large amount per fish? And why do we have a situation where there's 27,000 escaped salmon, Bob? It's interesting. How does one catch all these? This says a seafood company that lost about 27,000 salmon from a fish farm off the coast of Norway is offering a bounty of about $45 per fugitive fish caught. The Maui, the world's largest producer of farm salmon, Maui, M-O-W-I, said about a quarter of its 105,000 salmon escaped Sunday night from a fish farm in Troms and entered the waters of northwest Norway. The company said the fence separating the farm from the open waters was damaged by stormy weather in the area. The company called on registered fish professionals in the country to bring any of their fugitive salmon caught to the designated reception centers, where they will be paid about $45 per fish. Vøgen Ottenhatten of the Norwegian Directorate of Fisheries, said companies are normally only allowed to conduct recaptures within 1,600 feet of their facility. But the Maui was ordered to expand it. But here's what they say is the problem, Bobby Nick. It says experts said that the escaped fish could pose a major risk to the wild salmon in the area. They said the escaped salmon compete for the same spawning grounds and could spread infections such as sea lice. Sea lice. I didn't even know that was a thing.
Fuck.
Experts said the studies have found interbreeding between the wild and the captive salmon leads to an offspring with a much lower survival rate. So that's my first. I'm like, so there you go. If you're in that $45 of fish they're offering there. That's crazy.
Well, I guess to get them all back, but yeah, they done fucked up.
Yeah, they did because they're invasive and all that. So yeah, it makes you wonder because if they're going to be like having these fish farms and they want to use the natural water rather than just do capture farm tanks, they're going to have like a secondary, more security to prevent these kind of things from happening in the future. They could really mess up their food chain.
Yeah, I don't understand why they don't have like something like like a tank they keep them in, like that's not even connected to any kind of bodies of water.
Yeah, that is the traditional fish farming I've seen. You normally see it's kind of indoors in large warehouses with giant tanks, but maybe they do this for the more natural kind of label. But if you're going to do this kind of thing, I think they got to have more safeguards in place for this.
Yeah, right, exactly. Because that
we got
not a good situation. This could create some serious problems.
Yeah. Right, and just imagine this if this problem was multiplied by multiple companies having these problems as time goes on, eventually our shit's going to get like watered down, if you will, for lack of a better way of saying it. Look, Baby Sakamo checks in with a most generous and colorful $5 super chat. For Bobby's deep butt cheeks, Tikal. I'll allow Tikal for $5.
Deep butt cheeks.
Thank you, Baby Sakamo, man. It really helps me continue the show. Thank you. Whoop whoop, says Juggalette Jen. JFK Head Chunk checks in and says the Daytona Twin 125s are tonight. Thursday action. What's up, JFK? Oh, there you go. Headshot. There you go, buddy. How you doing? Yeah, I used to enjoy those. They used to be the Gatorade Twin 125s. I don't want to talk like this when I start talking about auto racing, Bobby. I start talking in a southern accent by natural. It just kind of happens. But yeah, they used to have the Daytona Twin 125s. Man, they were sponsored by Gatorade at some point. There you go. How you doing, JFK Head Chunk? Whoop whoop, Jen. Yeah, we'll check that out because that's for one of the front positions for starting the Daytona 500. Whoop whoop, Juggalette Jen, says Baby Sakamo. Popkey says the farm fish can carry diseases that will affect the natives. See, we're learning. We always tell you we learned something here.
Right.
And that's a more you know from Popkey. Widow Killer checks in on his Thursday and says, sea lice. What about D-lice? Fucking home run. Chipperson. See, what about D-lice? Fucking home run. How you doing, Widow Killer? Checking in on this Thursday. They do tanks. He said doo-doo. He said doo-doo. Incesta salmon? No. Incest salmon? Maybe, perhaps. Tikal, why you torturing me with the Tikal? You guys know I'm not totally in favor of that. Are the 125s are right now? I don't know. Sometimes he said tonight. Sometimes they do them in the afternoon and then they show them on tape delay in the evening on Fox. I don't know what the schedule is this time. Martini Steve says, what about headlights or something? Hey-oh, something. What about them headlights or something? Hoya Chat family, says Brian Kowalczyk, checking in on a Thursday, buddy. How you doing, man? Thanks for being here. Fuck yeah, Martini Steve. Martini Steve says, some cake for the chipper. Some cake for the chipper. As we continue on with the BF Live other news or not so serious news. I can't help it for whatever reason, Bob. I have to include every story that I come across in eggs lately. For whatever reason, because of the whole egg situation. Like there's always like another egg story. But this is another good one, and I guarantee you, nobody will be coming over your shoulder asking about what are you listening to? Only when I play this.
I got deep butt cheeks.
But that notwithstanding, this story is about California farm donates hundreds of thousands of eggs to the wildfire victims and first responders. So I thought this is a good kind of story, and it involves eggs and the wildfires and such. As consumers face skyrocketing egg prices and widespread shortages, a California farm is donating hundreds of thousands of fresh eggs to people affected by last month's devastating wildfires in the Los Angeles area. The 100-year-old family-owned Rosemary Farm in Santa Maria said it's working with the Los Angeles Regional Food Bank and the nonprofit Gather for Good to get some 270,000 eggs to residents who lost homes in the Eaton and Palisades fires. In addition, nearly 55,000 eggs will go to firefighters and other first responders, according to the statement from the farm. Other eggs will be used by the LA bakery Winter Fate Bakes to make birthday cakes for displaced children. And it goes on to say, as egg prices reached a record high in the U.S. last month, mostly as a result of the national bird flu outbreak, when the virus was found on a farm and the entire flock was killed to limit the spread. So I just thought that's a good story, Bob. It involves eggs, it involves the fires, and it involves it's good stuff. It's good story, all right? Like I said, these ain't the ones that people hear over your shoulder, though, but that's the kind of story I like to do on the yes.
I just wonder if once there's not a problem anymore, like there's more chickens again, are the eggs prices going to go down? That's what I want to know.
I think they will kind of naturally, Bob, as the chicken population increases and the egg production gets back to regular levels. It does seem to be manageable out there. And this isn't the first time that we've kind of went through this. A similar thing happened at the beginning of the pandemic, where a lot of because they couldn't be processed, a lot of chickens had to be eliminated. So I believe this will recover. That's my opinion. Good morning to the demons. It's snowing here right now, says Not the Bees checking in. How you doing, Not the Bees? He was hanging out in PCL last night on the banquet buffet show where Perry was cooking all of them TV dinners and eating them up good.
He was also in the lounge.
He was in the lounge, right? Cool. See, that's what's great, man. That's chat family.
Hell yeah.
That's what I love about this. You can jump on any of these shows and you will find multiple people in the chat family that we know. That's what we love about this. BF the Vibe got you on the egg stories. On the egg stories? On the egg story. Oh, yeah, I do. I got you covered on them egg stories. Are you at the mall today, Jen? Hello, everyone at the mall. Come shop at Juggalo at Jen. I don't know. I'm saying. I can be in the snow before Perry. Wait a minute.
Shut the fuck up.
I don't know. He seems to think he can be. I actually got a dozen for $4 the other day, and I was stunned, says Testicle Tiger. I paid $7-something the other day, or last week. That's a lot of egg farts, says Baby Sacamo. He went right to the farts right away. That's a lot of egg farts right there, Bobby Nick.
Oh, yeah, it is.
A lot of deviled eggs. We could tell Bob Levy. Let's see. Good morning, Bees from Testicle Tiger. Juggalo Jen says, I can't wait to see Mandy D. My sister checks in. I got all the families in here. Almost. Missing one brother. Snow anywhere? My sister Kathy says. Good morning, Testicle Tiger from Not the Bees. Good morning, Big Sis from Baby Sacamo. I'm boiling. Are you boiling hot? Are you going through she's having those weather hot flashes? Oh no, BF Live the Vibe. My seasonal job at the mall. Let me go back 2 weeks ago. Okay, I just thought, all right. Sorry about that. I didn't mean to bring up something sore. But let's continue on. I got some more stories, Jen. Let's continue on. All right, check this one out. I never seen anything like this. This story, Bob, involves an opossum. Not an opossum eats an entire Costco chocolate cake in a Nebraska yard.
No way.
Check this out. Yeah, check this out how this all plays out, man. There it is right there. But I'll read about it. It says, an opossum was treated at a Nebraska animal hospital after wandering into a family's backyard and gorging itself on an entire chocolate mousse cake from Costco. Now, you could ask yourself, well, how does one opossum get a hold of one of these, a whole cake? The Kim Doggett said the cake had been placed on a table in her Gretna backyard because she ran out of room in her fridge. She goes on to say that I always have a house full and we cook a lot. And when you run out of room in the refrigerator, you just sit it on the table outside in the winter, Doggett told Forbes. Do you do this, Bobby Nick, being a Canadian? Do you find yourself utilizing the cold outside for stuff every now and then?
I used to. I don't
Did you?
anymore though, because there's so many fucking crackheads around here. You never.
Crackheads and bears and crackhead bears, all that stuff. But yeah, if I did this, you might, if you would do this, you could protect it from bears or opossum maybe, because we've kept sodas outside before when we didn't have extra room in the fridge for sodas and stuff. But I try not to keep any kind of perishables like this out there. So it says she said her son took some fresh made peanut butter balls outside to cool. These people are always throwing down, Bobby Nick. He took out some peanut butter balls to cool outside and discovered an opossum was curled up on their outdoor sectional, which was covered in chocolate paw prints. He was like, you can imagine and just get a picture of him just eating it and crawling all over it, being drunk on it. It goes on to say that the cake had been knocked off the table and it was sitting on the floor in front of where the opossum was. Doggett told the Omaha World Herald. The cover was off and the cake was almost gone. Here's how they caught it. The opossum was not moving and appeared to be panting. The opossum looked a little distressed, she said. We thought we better call the Humane Society and get this guy checked out. Doggett said she couldn't find any information online whether chocolate is dangerous to opossums, but she knew the treat was toxic to dogs, so she figured it was better to be safe than sorry. A Nebraska Humane Society animal control officer took the opossum to Nebraska Wildlife Rehab, which posted a photo of the animal to social media, along with an intake note reading, opossum was brought in due to having eaten an entire Costco chocolate cake. So there you go. It says that the veterinarians treated the opossum with activated charcoal to neutralize any potential toxicity of our city from the chocolate. She was also found to have high level of lead, likely from eating local insects. Damn. Wow. It says that the opossum is now being treated for the lead in her system and will be released in a few weeks. Imagine that, Bobby Nick. She goes into the hospital for eating a chocolate cake. You would think that would be the most harmful thing, and it turns out the things that they're eating to survive have the lead and are more harmful. That's sad.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I say, let them eat cake.
Yeah, shit.
Let them eat chocolate cake. Eggs making egg salad. It's okay. I know I'm done. All right, go. Just a second. I was just recalling something. All right. Okay, well, like I was mentioning that it is Valentine's Day coming up tomorrow for those that it applies to or not. And if you need a last-minute gift idea, Bob, and if you like pizza, I have something for both of you. Papa John's releases a limited edition garlic sauce bath bomb for Valentine's Day. Yes, a garlic sauce. Can you imagine making your hot bath bathing in scented garlic sauce, Bobby Nick? What do you think, buddy?
No, that's not a thing.
Well, look, she's got it in her hand and she's eating pizza. It must be a thing.
It's not right.
This isn't right. Well, let's see. It says, hold your breath. If you are one of those people who adore Papa John's garlic sauce to the point of actually saying I could bathe in it, well, my friend, because you can. The pizza chain is literally allowing you to do that. Here's everything you need to know. Look, I told you a couple weeks ago, I haven't had Papa John's in a long time. No.
I've never had Papa John's.
That's not even a thing where you're at in Canada, huh?
I don't think so.
It's okay. It's good. It's good like mass produced pizza. It's not bad. I like it a little better than Pizza Hut lately. But many years ago, Bobby Nick, I bought my wife for a Valentine's Day. They had a heart-shaped pizza. Papa John's did.
Yeah, there's a lot of places around here that have heart-shaped pizzas.
I did that. I went for that corny thing one year, many years ago. But so they did that around here. But on February 11th, 2025, the pizza chain announced a limited edition bath bomb inspired by its signature garlic dipping sauce, just in time for Valentine's Day. After all, what's more romantic than smelling like pizza sauce? So there's their sauce right there. Now, Bob, I normally eat my crust. If it's good condition, I'll eat it all the way. But I would normally just like some extra tomato sauce or whatever to dip it in. I don't need any of these fancy sauces. How about you, man?
No, I don't. I'm not a dipper either. I hate people who put ranch, dip their pizza in ranch.
Ooh, I have seen that.
That's disgusting to me. I don't know.
what is your take on people that eat pizza with a knife and a fork as opposed to eating it with their hands?
I mean, I don't know. I guess you do you, but that's not the way I'm gonna ever enjoy it.
We used to have a friend, God rest her soul. She's no longer with us, and she really died much too young. She had kidney or liver problems, but she was a great friend of ours. And we were younger, Bobby, Nick. We would always go get pizza somewhere, and she would always kind of embarrass us because, you go to get a quick slice somewhere, and she always had to stop everything and ask for a knife and a fork and embarrass all of us to eat a slice of pizza.
No.
She would be that person. She would stop the world. But God rest her soul. She was a great friend. Yeah, so look, here's the garlic bath bomb. It says, according to Papa John's press release, fans have been fantasizing about this for a while, sharing posts online like, I could bathe in Papa John's garlic sauce, and does anyone occasionally want to bathe in Papa John's garlic sauce? Instead of letting these tweets live as an unfulfilled dreams, Papa John's took them seriously, too seriously perhaps, and created the special garlic bath bomb. So there you go. I'm not doing this, and I'm not, no. There you go. But there you go. If that's your thing, if that's your kink. Brian Kowalczyk says, only ever ranch with Papa John's. All those dipping sauces cover up shit pizza. Uh-oh. Let's see. Valentine's Day is overrated, says FJM. And it is about the dollar. Yeah. Cash rules everything around me. Yeah, that's right. Green get the money. Dollar bill, y'all. Mandy Diff, sorry for the loss. What we got back? We didn't check Mandy Diff. Mandy Diff's checking in with Captain Nick. You snuck in here doing some stories.
Hey, Mandy.
Doesn't Shaq have his own pepperoni pizza with look, I got my own pepperoni pizza. You get the Shaq special with Papa John pizza. Let's see. Mandy Diff checked in. What's up? Yes, BDL. Shaq has a deal with Papa John's. Aku checks in, my bro. He says, I'm literally eating pierogies with Chipotle mayo. Pierogies with Chipotle mayo. Oh, my.
Chipotle
Baby Sacramento.
mayo? I don't know. That sounds
Chipotle.
Weird. Love me some pierogies, but I don't know about Chipotle mayo. Jeez.
I love me some pierogies, but where's my bitches? I see you backstage. I'm going to continue on and bring you in as stated. Valentine's Day is overrated. We got that one. We got that one. The ranch, and FJM is like, what are we doing? Let's say, good. Here. What are we talking about, Jan? Oh, we're talking about the pizza and all that stuff. Let me see. It's all good. I know. All right, let's continue on with the other news because we got some other stuff to get on to, Bobby Nick. Bobby Nick, we almost probably every day now. We played your AI songs yesterday, which were really fun, man. I really enjoyed that little segment. I'm kind of revisiting your AI AC/DC songs, man. I really enjoyed that. And AI is becoming pervasive in our lives, but the British people and the BBC, they're having issues with the AI over there, buddy. They're finding that it's not exactly totally trustable yet because they've done some analysis on some information and it comes up with different results. So the BBC is being a little hesitant about its trust in AI. So for more on this, I'm going to take you over to the Bikini Report, who's going to tell you more about the BBC and how they're dealing with AI. Take it away, Bikini Report.
It's official. AI chatbots are not to be trusted. The BBC recently conducted research where they gave content from their website to ChatGPT, Microsoft's Copilot, Google's Gemini, and Perplexity AI, and then asked questions about it. They found that over 90% of all responses contained some issues, and over half contained significant issues. In fact, a full 19% of AI answers introduced factual errors, and 13% of all quotes sourced were either altered or not actually in the article cited. As for what's causing the errors, a blog post from the BBC News and Current Affairs CEO noted that, actual quote, part of the problem appears to be that AI assistants do not discern between facts and opinion in news coverage, do not make a distinction between current and archived material, and tend to inject opinions into their answers. End actual quote. The same post gave credit to Apple Intelligence for pausing their feature that summarized news notifications in the wake of multiple errors.
That's right, I remember that.
But what do you think? Do other AI companies need to pull back until they can work out the kinks? Or is it on consumers to be more discerning? Comment below and follow the Bikini Report for more daily headlines.
That's interesting, Bob. She makes a good point because... Remember a couple months ago, Apple AI was doing that. They were trying to call a bunch of different news reports together, and it was coming up with all kind of weird alternate facts and ideas about what was being including those stories, right?
Yeah, maybe they just all got to say, It's not ready yet. It's not ready yet. Let's just pull back on it for a while we still work on the technology and see what we can do in a few years.
And it makes you, obviously computers have always advanced and always kind of kept up and stepped up and all, but it makes you wonder if they're ever going to be able to be quite as intuitive as far as like in interpreting things like about if, things are fake or not, or never trust robots, says our friend Testicle Tiger checking in. Is that right, Testicle Tiger? Let me see.
I am a robot.
I'm not allowed to trust you. I apply for everything. Let's see. Gotta be tyranny, exactly. They worry about what is this? What we got? We're talking about a little bit of this and a little bit of that in the chat. What's up, big bombastic chickens? What's up? Geisha's checking in. How you doing there, buddy? Aku says, I don't have the letter count to the detailed reasons why discount testing or research they've done. They're talking about. I'm not going to get into too much in the crosstalk. I like her. What was she talking about? Exactly. All right, we're going to make our way up to the top of the 1 o'clock hour. Those were kind of our couple regular stories now, but it is that time, and we got a special one today, folks. It is that time when we do at the end of the Vibe News. We do it every day. We do our miserable news history.
Oh, yeah.
And I enjoy doing this because this takes you back. This involves our friend Bob Levy when he was involved with the Miserable Men Show on Sirius Satellite Radio that used to air on Howard 101 on Sirius Satellite Radio. And it was like Shuley and Bob and all the guys would get together and do the Miserable Men Show. And Bob was the news guy. And boy, did he deliver the news. So we like reliving these moments. And Bobby, I was telling you, I think I mentioned to you that this is going to be a special one today, because this also not only includes Bob Levy, but it also includes another friend.
It's Shalani.
That's right. For our miserable news history moment of today, folks, it's not only Bob Levy reading the news, it's also going to be High Register Shawnee. And folks, as we always do during our miserable news history moment, whenever you hear Bob, or in this case, Shawnee, mispronounce a word or a phrase, you type it in the chat the way you thought you heard it, folks. Ready? Hang on tight as we take you back to May 25th in 2009, Sirius Satellite Radio. Bob Levy's the newsman with the miserable news history.
And now it's time for Miserable Men News with your anchorman, Bob Levy.
Good evening. Harry Truman, Doris Day, Red China, Johnny Ray, South Pacific, Walter Mitchell, Joe DiMaggio, Joe McCartney, Richard Nixon, Studebaker Television, North Korea, South Korea, Marilyn Monroe, Rosenberg's H-Bomb, Sugar Ray, Panana Jam, Brando, The King and I, and The Catcher in the Rye, Eisenhower, Vacation, England's got a new queen, Marciano, Liberace, Santayano, goodbye. I didn't start the Bob News. I was always newsing since the world's been turning. I didn't start the Bob News. I didn't even get it. I guess I'm just an idiot. U.S. and Jamaica teams up to disrupt lottery scams. U.S. and Jamaican authorities have formally announced a new joint task force to break up lottery scams based on the Caribbean island. Police say more than 400 murderers in Jamaica have been linked to the schemes that robbed Americans of more than $30 million last year. The scam artist asked victims to send money to claim victims from non-existent lottery. Assistant Police Commissioner Leslie Green told a news conference Wednesday that one goal of the task force is to seize assets assets of the crime that are based on the northwestern parish of St. James.
Police, eh?
The task force included agents from the U.S. Immigration and Customs Enforcement Agency, as well as Jamaican personnel, including roughly 15 police investigators. Shawnee?
Oh, here comes Shawnee.
U.S. cracks down on alleged Hezbollah financiers. The Obama administration moved on Wednesday to impose financial sanctions on 2 men accused of providing financial support to Hezbollah terror group. The terror group. The Treasury's Department action covers.
That one wrong.
Fuck you. Qasim Tajuddin, who operates a network of businesses in Lebanon and Africa, and Abd Menem Kubayabzi, whose base of operation is Cote the song ran out. I mean, the noise ran out. Cote d'Ivoire in Western Africa. The department alleges that Tajuddin has contributed tens of millions of dollars to Hezbollah and has sent money to the group through his brother, who is a Hezbollah commander in Lebanon. The department also alleges that Tajuddin and his brothers run cover companies for Hezbollah in Africa. In 2003, Tajuddin was arrested in Belgium in connection with fraud, money laundering, and diamond smuggling, the department said.
And back to me. Russia signs a deal to ferry he
started more than Shawnee is, Bob.
In 2002. The Russian space astronauts. The Russian space agency said that it signed a $306 million deal with NASA to ferry its astronauts to International Space Station in 2002. Go ahead.
12. Roscosmos said Friday that the agreement covers 4 launches aboard the 3-person Soyuz capsules to swap out crews with the orbiting laboratory.
NASA said Russia would supply comprehensive support for the 6 NASA crew members taking part in long durations missions.
This pact extends Russia's existing contract with NASA for transporting station crew, but seems to represent an increase in Russia's transport charges.
And thank you. That was the news.
Holy shit.
Phenomenal.
Phenomenal indeed.
Butterfly in the sky.
There you go.
I can go twice.
Aku says, I really want the advancement of tech to reach the point I'll have subtitles in real life. Bob's streams will be so much funnier. Well, I tried to give you those little subtitles on that one. I missed the Shawnee Zone. I do too, Popke, and I texted Shawnee and told him I would be doing this segment today, so invited him if he could possibly stop in, but he's working.
Swallow.
LOL, says Popke.
Is that a fucking kid's book?
Yes, whatever happened to the Shawnee Zone, it kind of just ended on the Shuley Network. It's a reading rainbow with Bob.
Reading. Rainbow. I'm reading. I'm swimming. I'm a bat in the pool.
Look at me go.
Look at me go. Olivia is such a stupid name.
A stupid name, a fun segment, the miserable news history. We always tack on the end of the BF Live, the Vibe, other news, or the not so serious news. That's what it was, folks. And now on with the show. That's right, folks. I'm back in the regular studio, and we're just 2 minutes past Just a tiny bit past the 1 o'clock hour. We are into hour number 2 of 3 hours of what I hope is entertaining live original content. And we got our guest backstage. He's been back here waiting, man. And I'm looking forward to doing this because I already feel like I know the dude through Chat Family. Once again, Chat Family provides. And so I basically know the dude, but we're going to get to know him on a deeper level and all. And I'm happy this is his first time ever on my show. I see he's trying out some new tech and new stuff and all that. So let's bring him in. He's my friend. He's probably a lot of your friends already. He's our boy, BrutalPain.
Pain,
buddy?
man.
Hey, you guys hear me all right?
You coming through all right? Yeah, what you doing? Yeah, how you doing there, man? You got a new setup, you said?
Yeah, I got a new camera. It's got a mic built in. I don't know how good it was.
All right, we can hear you pretty good. How you doing today, brother?
Doing pretty good.
That's cool. Well, I'm glad you stopped in today. I mean, I know a lot of people probably already know of you from hanging out in the chats and everything. You've been Chat Family for a minute and all, but this is your first chance to be on my show, so I'm happy to have you here.
I am glad to be here.
This is cool. I appreciate it, man. I told you we'd get together and do something. We were kind of hoping that maybe I was telling you, I was hoping that maybe the movie would get turned around a little quicker. We're talking about the Perry Caravello Wild Western movie that this dude is in. I was hoping it would get turned around a little quicker, and maybe we would start seeing it, and I'd have you on to hype it up. But I can't wait no more. We're going to talk about it today.
Yeah, they were shooting for March, but I haven't heard anything definite.
Shooting for March, yeah. But you provided me with some great pictures, man. So yeah, imagine. Let's get a couple of these last comments if you don't mind, buddy. I'm sure people are going to be saying hello to you. So let's see. We'll wrap up that last segment. We missed the Shawnee Zone. Yeah, thank you, Popkey. Let's see. LOL. Whatever happened to the Shawnee Zone? Yeah, like I said, it just kept kind of scheduled conflicts. It always kept getting bumped for emergency episodes and things like this. And Shawnee also had issues being a busy family guy. So I encouraged him to make his own channel. We would help him out and all, but we'll have to stay tuned to see if that happens. Man, I miss Shawnee Zone, says Kowalczyk. Thanks for all you guys that were really supportive of it, Rusher. And back to Bob Stumbling. You said in the news during that. That's a fun little segment we do there, BrutalPain.
Oh, yeah, I love that one.
Now let me ask you about that. As far as Bob leaving and all that, like, what is your I always ask everybody this. Like, what is your background as far as like your favorite radio? Like, how did you get into this universe?
Well, I used to watch Howard Stern back in the day, like everybody else.
Okay,
I knew of Bob Levy, and I started seeing him on the Perry streams.
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, so you can, and so I was hoping that maybe that maybe you and other people are getting something out of these miserable news history moments, man. Because Bob was ripping and roaring back in those days, man. He was funny as shit.
I didn't see any of those back in the day.
Oh my God! So that's why we love compliments. A thank you to Cyke Clyde, man. He fucking thought to record all of this all of those years ago, buddy, and he provides all of these great moments. It's really fun, especially for people that didn't know about Bob like this.
That's some good foresight there.
It was good foresight. Yeah. So we like that. So you're a Howard Stern guy. You know, we have people from the Opie and Anthony crowd. We got Bubber people. We got people that they were talking about Chip Chipperson and all that stuff. So I like kind of introducing and reintroducing things when people come into the community. Let's see. We got Nasser. We got Skull. Hi, I'm Ross Cosmos. Sakamo gets the shout out love from Skull checking in. That's right. It was Shawnee. Is that a fucking kid's book? That's always fun with that. That was a rough one, LOL. I don't know how many, but they're rough in different ways, right, Bob? We always talk about this.
Yeah.
Like sometimes he sounds like he's grunting, like he's taking a shit, and then sometimes he grunts and rushes. He thinks going fast is going to make him read better. BrutalPain. He's funny as shit.
It sounded like Shawnee stuttering so much made him stutter more.
Bro, that's what I remember. I pointed it out. I said, Bobby, look, he's stuttering now more than Shawnee was.
Yeah, that's pretty great.
I think it's like contagious. Yeah, Bob's like a mimic, if you will. I say he just don't.
It's Shalani.
He just don't mimic anything smart. Whoa, BrutalPain. Wait a minute. Cyke's checking in saying boo. Wait a minute. I will not have you slander my guest. Cyke checking in. How you doing, buddy? BrutalPain, you're getting shout out from your boy Skull right here.
What's up, Skull?
Hey, well, I think I saw you. So many, it's a blur. You have to forgive me. The banquet stream last night. I think I saw you in the chat there for a minute.
Yeah, I was there most of the night.
Were you? That shit was fun. Of course, it was funny, man. And you knew it was going to be pretty much what it was, man. He had his mind made up that he don't like any of the TV dinner shit, man. He was against this idea from the start.
Well, that shit did look awful.
It did, man. I mean, the fucking the McRib looking thing, the where they press bone, make it to look like bone, like they molded it to look like it has a bone. That shit's funny.
Jesus.
Yeah, you really thought it had bones in it.
That shit is nasty. Awesome. Exactly.
Just stick to the Hungry Man's. That's what I say.
Look at this. Hungry man. Brutal Pain says, Blummel says, awesome, exactly how I pictured him. A guy named Brutal Pain. There you go. Oh, Space Nerd's checking in. Hey, gang. Sending us home early because the snow is falling and ice is coming next. Come on, nerd.
no.
Hey, Bob, let's do it live now. We did it earlier. Let's do it live now.
Nerd. Hell
What's
yeah.
up, nerd?
Good to see you, nerd. Holy
We saw you
shit.
checking in with that early love in the show, girl. There you go. You got some blessings on you. Hope everyone is doing okay. Can't chat, but we'll be listening. There, you got the nerd call from Brian Kowalczyk. You got the whoop whoop Brutal Pain from Juggalehead Jen.
Hello.
Let's see. Space Nerd is checking in, saying good morning to me. Hello, darling. Hope everyone is doing well. We are. We got the family now. Hoya Brutal Pain from Tits McGee.
Oh, yeah.
We got the peace sign coming from our boy FJM. Brutal Pain says, Bones, way up, my dude.
Bones. I saw him on a stream last night at like 3:30 in the morning. He's already up doing it again.
Wow, bro. Check it out. Not the Bees. I didn't know that Not the Bees was into any kind of streaming, but I have to know more about that. Testicle Tiger has not only been a friend for a longer than that's a long time, but a member for 5 months. It says Brutal Pain. Brutal Pain. Brutal Pain. There you go. We sing it. Me and Chris like to sing it like that. Brutal Pain would eat Uncle Jack for lunch. Exactly.
Uncle Jack is that crazy guy I put in a backpack and just carry around with me.
Really? Is he? Well, Cyke Clyde says that Shawnee and Bob reading the news together is so good. And man, you are so good, bro, for having the foresight to go, man, I'm going to record all of this so we can have fun with this so many years later on the Vibe, Cyke Clyde.
Yeah.
How you doing there, buddy? Cyke, my man from Baby Sacamo. Baby Sacamo is having fun utilizing the Cyke Clyde emojis, and you can too, if you're a member here on the Vibe. Ball up Uncle Jack in an aluminum foil ball, says Mandy Diff. Really? You think so? Sacamo, my dude from Cyke Clyde. Yes, Jen. Cyke, you're getting shout out from Skull. Hoya, Mrs. Cyke Clyde checks in. Here they come. They know Brutal Pain's going to be on here, and we're going to talk about the movie because Skull, says our friend Cyke Clyde. Brutal Pain, how Cyke's giving you the love there, brother.
What's up, Cyke?
Skull bones up from Not the Bees. Nerd gets the shout out love from Ding Dong. B gets the love from Skull. Cyke, good to see ya, and bones up, dude from Not the Bees. Aku says, I found O&A through Laszlo's show. Laz did the radio in the GTA series. So everybody has their interesting, weird connections and on. So I know that not when you hear us talking about maybe a Shawnee or Bob did this or whatever, not everybody's always filled in. So I like to fill in the blanks. Hoya from Juggalehead Jen. Why are you looking at me? Why are you looking at me, BP? Oh, Terry needs stepping to you in the chat, buddy. I don't know what's going on with that.
Something's going on there.
Something's going on there. Let's see. Did y'all catch Dan's last pod? We did not. Yep, I watched 4 entire streams yesterday, says Not the Bees. Cyke Clyde says it's been a high of 15 degrees the last 3 days. Had to be in our football field size fenced in shed for a couple hours. It sucked. That sounds cold. Not the Bees gets a shout out love from Cyke Clyde. Not the Bees says, speaking of Uncle Jack, he was on a wild tear last night. Bobby Nick, were you there for any of that?
He was around.
He was on Rumble. He was
was he doing another Rumble show last night?
Yeah.
Oh shit!
Wow. Between the technical stuff and staying conscious, I don't know how he does it. Levy, Love Levy, and FTG, and Brutal Pain gets a shout out love from FJM.
FJM.
Nice podcast, Stupid. Last stream was interestingly informative. Sorry, so busy at our stupid job. That's all right, Cyke Clyde. I get how that stupid job thing works. It's okay, Cyke Clyde from Juggalehead Jen. Which night, Nick says LOL.
Yeah, there's been a lot of them lately.
He did Rumble after Wendy, Bobby Nick. So yeah, Jack never seems to be done. He never gets enough. But we're here with our friend Brutal Pain, bro. So yeah,
I said to him, Jack, maybe you should just go to bed. Maybe you should go to bed.
He don't seem to have that button on him, does he?
No, you don't.
But I've seen him go, fuck it, I'll do a fucking show after this. I don't give a fuck. I'll fucking do this.
Yeah.
I do, Jen. I make all of these things and help my 2 Bobs with stuff and run a warehouse, plus breeding chameleons. Sometimes we sell jerseys too. Testicle Tiger says, I popped in to see the disaster bees. LOL, it was sad. Poor 2 Joints was trying to wrangle him. Let's see. Jack must be dead today, thinks Mandy Diff. Hey, conservative Colin just texted in real quick, and he's a hardworking guy. He says, I can't stay. I need to get back to work. Love to you. Oh, thank you, man, Conservative Colin. I appreciate those positive vibes sending here.
Good to see you, Colin.
Meaning Jack, not 2 days. Right. So okay. So you were a Howard Stern fan back in the day, man. So that's kind of what me and Bobby Nick were. So we're all kind of from that same universe. But then, so as far as you personally, bro, Bobby was asking the other day because you've dropped many like car pics in our kind of chats and stuff like that and things and Instagram and all. So what is your background on cars? I guess you grew up loving cars and shit.
Oh yeah, I've worked on cars my whole life, and then about 4 or 5 years ago, I started getting into body work and restoring the classics.
Really? So that's kind of what you're
really?
Bobby Nick. Yeah, go ahead, Bobby. If you have any questions, Bobby Nick noticed this about you with your cars.
I was wondering if he's got recent car troubles because he kept on mentioning.
That's right. Yeah, that's right.
Or if you work in the automotive industry or whatever, like at
I do both.
Mechanic shop. You do both. Yeah.
That's what I said. He seems like to be a worldly guy, a jack of all trades, if you will, for lack of a better way of putting it.
Right.
And one of those trades, apparently, I understand you did this. I don't know when you did this, so you got interested in cars and all, but you have a wrestling background that you've let us know about, right?
Yeah.
So what is your history on that, bro? Like, did you start out regional, and like how deep are you in the game to this day and everything? How'd that start out?
Nowadays, I just wrestle a couple matches a year.
Right.
Pretty much winding it down. But there was a time I was traveling all over the country doing it.
Yeah. That's cool, man. I assume did you have a nickname Brutal Pain from school, or did wrestling give you that? Did life give you that? How did that go?
No, I just came up with the name Pain, and then I went out there with a veteran, and I guess he was pretty sore after, so he changed my name.
Brutal Pain. That's cool.
Yeah.
You like them good nicknames that you earn, man. So that's cool. So you did that for a lot of years and all. Let's see. Conservative Colin shouts all of us out. BF, Brutal, Bobby, Mandy, Sakamo, everybody. Testicle Tiger, what's cooking? Good looking. Hopefully a banquet meal or two from last night. Blummel's divorce lawyer says, I'm just recently discovering the old Ron and Fez shows, and they are funnier than hell. I don't know how I didn't hear about them before. Well, that's another one. To some extent, if you didn't have these available in your market and the internet wasn't a thing at the time, you didn't hear about them. But they were at least famous enough that I'd heard of. At least Ron and Fez was one of the bigger national shows. So I've heard of them before. US Colin says Mandy Diff. Hey, Skull, I did have a TV dinner last night. Ha ha. What's up? Hi, Tigerus from Conservative Colin. Hey, Colin. Jack is probably working. Says no one ever. Testicle Tiger, I tried 3 banquet dinners watching Perry. They were awful, as Perry said, LOL. It was reminding me.
Not to be the dude who fucking he went out and bought himself some. He was going through it with Perry. At the same time.
That's interesting because I wasn't going to go that hard in the paint, but it did make me think of a song that I like, Brutal Pain from ZZ Top about TV dinners. You remember that song, TV Dinners? Even you, Bobby Nick.
I don't know if I've heard that one.
Oh, that's a good one. Yeah, that's an old jam. It's off Eliminator. Let's see. Probably won't play it now. Oh, let me see here. Oh, wrong one. There you go. Nah, but it's pretty good. I'll let it play in the background. It's one of those videos that got to. I was thinking about this.
Yeah. Right.
This is off Eliminator.
Yeah.
TV dinner. I was feeling this shit because I ate some TV dinners for a time. Brutal Pain, want to buy a 1997 Ford Ranger with 2 flat tires, needs brake lines, 200,000 miles, $800.
Thank you, but no.
Thank you, but no, don't want that kind of project, right? Aku says body work or mudslinging. Aku's another guy that has he got his hands in all kind of trades. Very talented dude. Ron and Fez for life, says Baby Sakamo. Testicle Tiger says they aren't great, but work when you're too exhausted to cook. Yeah, they used to be the thing back in the day. Brutal Pain. What's your experience with TV dinners growing up, buddy?
Man, when I was in my 20s, I used to eat them. I remember that.
Yeah, like I said, when because there was always a lot of us kids around when I was younger and all, and when you had that night where they had us all flying around, you get whatever they'd sling whatever they had for you in the in the oven or whatever. Let's see. Oh, nice, it's Brutal Pain, says the Chunks. That's right, our bro's checking in. That's the Chunks to stay around, man, because Brutal Pain has some great pictures on his Instagram that he kind of DM'd me, and we're going to go through them one at a time and on, even a couple of little videos, and we're going to build up some personal excitement for this movie coming up, bro, because you got to be excited anticipating this coming out, Brutal.
Oh yeah, I have been since it happened because I got the producer has sent me some clips that, on Instagram you can send them, they disappear after you see them.
Yes.
So he sent me some clips for me to see, but I couldn't share them or keep them, so they look
Well, that's
good.
good. Yeah, we want to keep it strictly to like whatever. Yeah, I don't want to do anything that's kind of going to give too much of the movie away or whatever. Cyke is laughing, which is good. All the bots are running for all of our friends, including Bobby Nick's bot running. All of our friends, 100 Proof Podcasting, Sack Squatch, Turkey Threads. Everybody's running. I figured it out. That's a mechanic project right there. Talk about that. And it needs to be cranked. LOL and gas. All right, yeah. So you had your wrestling background and all. So how did you end up getting so closely involved with the Perry Caravello universe that you ended up being in this movie, brother?
Well, I was just a fan. I came across the stream by accident one day years ago. I've been watching it ever since.
Yeah.
And then when I found out they were doing the movie in Ohio, I sent Tom an email, and he told me to come on out. And I originally got there, I was just supposed to be an extra, and then I ended up staying for 5 days and being a part of the cast.
I thought that was so cool, and they were so open to this. And I'll show you. This is probably what the thing that you responded to. And like I said, this will help give us a little flavor and get us a little hype for the upcoming Perry Caravello, the Wild Western movie that our friend and our guest, Brutal Pain, is going to be starring in. So this was like the original site, I think, that they put up when they were looking for people, right? That's what this is.
I saw it on the stream.
It says coming soon, the Wild West, like you've never seen it before. And so here's where it goes on. I remember this because they were like, they were offering these opportunities that you could be in the movie for like certain experiences for wanted, or you could be in the movie. You could be killed by Perry, be a director for the day, be an extra. They were doing all this stuff, be in the movie. So I just thought it was so great. And that's one of the many things I love about this Perry Caravello community is that they kind of open up like everything to like the whole community, man.
Yeah, it was great. He told me to just come on down. And originally, High Pitched Eric wasn't going to make it.
Oh,
so they were going to use me to take his role.
Oh,
but then he ended up showing up, so they just made a whole new role for me.
Well, that was good. I guess you being a Stern fan, you weren't too surprised or put off by the person that was High Pitch Eric. How was he in person? I saw him in Pottstown. But what was your experience meeting and working with High Pitch Eric?
I mean, he's pretty laid back, a little whiny, but he's all right.
Who's what? Who's High Pitch? This is Kelly Clarkson. Fuck you, Brutal Pain. I'm the star, bitch. Yeah, so yeah, he's I saw him briefly in Pottstown. I saw a lot more of him than I wanted to because in Pottstown, that was where he ended up like coming out, showed his little junk, and I had the cover and all for a picture, but I digress from that, buddy. But that was funny. That was my first time meeting Perry. My first and only time meeting Perry in person, man. That was a lot of fun, dude. Perry and Tom and all that.
They didn't have wardrobe to fit high pitch, so he ended up just going no shirt.
Yeah, that's right. They definitely, there ain't no right. I don't know how they don't have enough X's for that dude. For real, I was looking for my pictures. Where's my picture with Perry? There we go. I got that one. There you go.
Yeah.
And then Garrett walked by. I got the picture with Garrett. He was a cool dude, just as cool in person as he seems on the air. I like the look. What about that look on his face on this one? Like he's smelling something like onions or something. There you go. So that was funny. That was the Pottstown show, one of the rare times where he come out and did stand up, especially coming to the East Coast and all. And I just happened to be right there. That was after the show, Brutal Pain, and that line lasted for probably at least easily an hour after the show ended. There was a line stretching in that hall, people waiting to get pictures and signatures with Perry Caravello.
Yeah, I heard there was a lot of people that showed up there.
There was a lot of fee, and Tom B actually was the one that took my camera and took those pictures in there. So shout out Tom B and all. So that was my experience. So you were just a fan and all. You reached out to Tom. He said, "Come on down," and that's kind of what happened with Chris Abels too. Like, he heard that this was going on, and it was kind of like an open cast call, if you will. Like, hey, come on over, and if you're in the state, we'll throw you in the movie and all.
Well, even if they weren't going to use you, they would say it's okay. Come down. You could watch, hang out, meet people.
Absolutely. Yeah, they were taking on all comers. Matter of fact, the lovely Gina Levy showed up and ended up, I seen her pictures. Maybe, I don't know if you have any of those, in her lovely kind of period correct dress. And Bob Levy is in the movie with you.
I know I sent you one of a scene with her and Bob in it, but I met her before we started filming. And I think I took one then, but I don't know if I sent it to you.
All right, well, I'm going to go in the order that you kind of sent them to me. We'll do these one at a time, and you can kind of just describe them. I'll have to. You sent me, bro. You sent me like over 20 pictures and video. I mean, you know what you sent, but let's talk about this one. Here's Perry, and here's this guy. Look, it's Abraham Lincoln looking gentleman. He's arm wrestling with. What do you can tell us about that pic?
Abe Lincoln in the movie.
He's Abe Lincoln in the movie.
Yep. And that
That's
guy
awesome.
would not break character at all. Like, even if
Really?
you're sitting there bullshitting everybody, the cameras are off, he's still sitting there telling the history of where he's been.
Oh, thank you, Terry. Pots Down show. It's where I fell in love with BM. Yeah. 'Cause he stalked me by taking a picture of the back of my head, Brutal Pain. And then I'm like, Terry Nee, if you're here, bro, just let me know where you're at rather than just take a picture of the back of my head. But yeah, we're great friends. And we're gonna go see Sasquatch coming up in March. Meet together. So it'll be fun.
Something else about that Abe Lincoln, he had to walk away a few times because, I mean, this is the Perry crew. It got vulgar quite a bit, and that guy was not about that.
Well, that's
Really?
interesting mix you're telling us about here, because if you got a guy who's living the role and he's doing the method acting and kind of living it 24/7, and then you're like got this reality of Perry pounding him in his head, I imagine he couldn't keep himself in that space for too long, right? Around you knuckleheads.
And then when they were arm wrestling right here, Perry couldn't pretend. He kept trying to fight the guy, like really trying to arm wrestle him. And the old guy was his ass, man.
Yeah, Perry, he's the alpha. He's got to be the fucking alpha, right? He ain't never going to let nobody beat him. Now, yeah, I understand. Like, so here's a bit of a crew picture right here. A little bit of everybody. So that's your big self sitting right there in the front, right? Front right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Who else we got in there that we know of? Does look like people that were maybe invited to come do the show. I know this is the producer right here, guy over here, right?
And the guy in front of him that's holding the stick or whatever, he was one of the fans that came down. I can't remember his name though.
Okay.
And next to him is that famous midget wrestler we were talking about before.
Oh shit.
Yeah, and then next to that is the amazing Boobzilla.
Oh, yeah. I'm now that you said that, I'm seeing that they're kind of touching her knees, sitting right there.
Well, we can't see her role in the movie. I'm not even going to say nothing.
Well, there you go. So you're giving them something to look forward to.
Yeah. And then there's the Reverend in the back. And then, yeah, that's the stunt man next to him.
Oh, Gay Man, the Reverend in the back. The shouts out, Gay Man. That's going to be funny. I remember that kind of being leaked out when you guys were doing. Everybody we're starting the Gay Men chants. Let's see.
Yeah, because you would just be walking through on set, somebody yell it, and everybody would yell it back at you.
Gay Man. We were doing it in the chats for a while. That was a lot of fun, man. How hard was it to find a spittoon? Ding, ding, ding. I don't know. That's probably more for the movie kind of person to make. So who's this? Can you tell us anything about this guy? This is Perry with some guy.
This guy was constantly dropping peanuts everywhere. Like if you see that arm wrestling picture on my YouTube profile, right, he's in the middle of me and Perry dropping peanuts. He was just doing that like every scene.
That's his bit, huh? He just comes around and just sprinkles peanuts and everything's going on. That's
everywhere
funny.
He goes.
Okay, well, we'll have to watch the movie to see what his role will be. So there's the role. That's the Reverend you were talking about, right?
Yeah. Is that with or without the erection? I can't tell.
Oh, wait a minute. I wasn't looking that closely.
You'll see.
This isn't Juicy Man Meat. This isn't that segment. Let me see.
You'll know what I'm talking about.
Oh, that's Garrett right there. It looks like Garrett with a hat on.
Yeah, when I met Garrett and Jim, it was just crazy how well we got along right away. They're really good dudes.
Well, it's funny because I do have to look more than once when I see you and Jim on screen, because you look like you could be brothers from another mother with the beard and stuff. And you guys you're the bigger guys, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you're bigger guys. Yeah, I'm seeing. I'm like, Jim. They look like brothers from another mother. But I understand that Perry he challenged the septic system while you guys were on set, right?
He destroyed it.
He destroyed it.
Dude, it was so bad filming the next day because right behind this picture, like now it'd be to the right, there's the saloon. And then the septic ran underneath the saloon, and that's where he fucked it up. We had to film a scene in there.
Oh shit. So in this picture, this is you see Perry was looking down to the ground. I see Garrett standing up looking good in that green vest. What was he? Was the banker or something, I believe?
Yeah, he was the banker.
He's the banker. And Tom B. And there's boy Jim right there, which, like I said, if on the quick look, it looks like he could be one of your brothers or relatives right there for sure. Right there.
Yeah, so dude, he was incredibly funny off the set, man. I couldn't believe it.
Much like we got to know you just being from Chat Family, Jim is a great guy. And just once again, like I've gotten to know Cyke and you and Jim. It's like you feel like you've known these people forever, that we're really good friends, and I believe we are. And so there's another picture from that same kind of angle right there. Let's see. The next one here. We have, there you are. Now tell us about this young gentleman standing on the other side. That's you.
That's my son.
Oh, okay. I thought so. I thought I might have seen him in other things, and it looked like it was like, hey, let's take a picture with this guy. But man,
Yeah, this was
you
all
get
after I wrapped up filming. This is the next day when I showed up and we were saying bye.
yeah, cool. Let's see. The movie star Jim. Whoa, he's gonna be a star. That's right. He ain't gonna use nobody for no stunt double for the sex scenes. He's gonna get
fuck up.
Oh, he's gonna get to suck those nipples. You know, on Gina Carano. No stunt doubles.
Jim remembered his lines. I'll tell you that.
Right. He's so bitter that Jim is a more superior actor. You're like, Jim wouldn't be shit without me. He wouldn't get no roles without me. But meanwhile, Jim remembers his lines and he shows up and he's a professional and he don't cuss everybody out. There's another picture of that kind of group, but just from another angle. Let's see. There's also another lady here on this. Who's got this bigger.
No, that's the same one. It's the
same one. Okay. All right. There you go. So there's a few pictures. That's the first batch you sent me, which I thought was really. Oh, here you go. Here's more pictures. Now tell us about this picture. Tell who this is.
Producer there.
What is his name again? Tell everybody his name.
Aaron Brachter, I believe the name is.
Yeah, and it turns out that they said he, once again, chat family as a thing. He ends up he's like a cousin related to Mason from Portland, who's in the chats a lot.
Mm-hmm.
There you go. So once again, small world, chat family. We're all doing this together and making it happen. So that's cool, man. How you guys show up on set and they go, wait a minute, Mason in Portland, you know him, and then connections are made. There's a good one. So now how many days were you on set when you went there, buddy? Because they did this in like 10 days or so, if I'm not mistaken.
I was there 5 days.
It's about half of it. So I guess you got to linger here and see, like, that looks like the card scene in the background.
Yeah, I'm in that scene. This was me waiting for my spot. And you can see, maybe you might be able to see Gina Levy on top of Bob's lap there. I'm not sure.
Oh, okay. Not quite yet. But I do, right. I see Jim sitting at the table. Yeah. And this is the one with high pitch in it, right? He's at the card scene. Yeah. So there you go. So there's that. Let's see what we got next here. Look, there it is. There's with the man. Look at that.
Yeah, when you do so much time sitting around on set, me and Bob and Chris just ended up talking the whole time, getting to know each other.
And that's interesting because I'm gonna complete that connection too, because that ended up to us knowing each other. So that's what I love about all of this. All this shit works together in full circle. But look, Bob's gotta be happy with that picture. He looks pretty good standing next to you. He looks, he don't look too tiny or anything, right?
Yeah, he was in a good mood the whole time.
Yeah, Bob loves all of this shit, and I love how Bob is so welcoming to everybody, no matter who you are. There's one with Perry, and once again, you can see how short Perry is. Look how tiny you are, Perry.
Shut the fuck up.
Yeah, that little fucker's probably got bigger hands than me.
Yeah, he's got those kind of big, husky kind of doy hands. Really? Well, he's probably had a lot of practice with him. What's it been, 14, 15 years or something, right? Something like that.
16 now, I believe.
Oh, shit. But who's counting except him? Let's see. All right. Now, here's the picture. This is what I'm saying. You two, look at this. This looks like a me and my brother picture.
Like a failed weight loss commercial.
These are the before pictures, right? These are the before models right here. Jim and BrutalPain, man. And like I said, on the quick look, man, you put that hat on him, you two could be able to say, that's a dude and his brother standing right there, man.
Jim is my brother.
That's good shit. And yeah, once again, it's that feeling that they put out, man. Those guys are awesome. Garrett and Jim. That's why I felt so comfortable asking Garrett for a picture when I was in Pottstown, because these guys are so like cool on the air. And there he is, the man.
Oh, this was after Tom's fall.
I was going to ask you about that. This was after Perry abused him on the set, right?
Yeah, that's what they said. They said Perry tripped him up.
That's where the blame ended up landing, was on Perry.
That is real, 100% real.
Right, but I mean, yeah, we slowly come to find out because they did do a show or two from the Outpost or something. I think they did. Y'all did a pop-up live, and that's when we found out that Tom broke some ribs on the set of this movie.
He broke his ribs, got a concussion, and broke his pinky, I believe.
Holy shit.
Yeah, it was a bad fall.
I could tell it was no joke. And Tom, man, bro, I mean, you're a tough dude, but ribs, I hear that's some next level shit, man. When you got every breath.
Showed up to work the next day, ready to go.
Every breath you take, you gotta be a strong or crazy motherfucker. And I imagine Tom's a little bit of both when you have to deal with Perry all the time.
Man, when he hit the floor, like we was in the saloon, the whole saloon shook.
Dan, you knew somebody got hurt when you were like, that hurt. That left a mark. Damn. Well, Tom was also in rare form last night too, if you remember, because he was telling him, "Sit your fat ass down, then shut the fuck up and do the fuck." He was dropping F-bombs and telling him to sit the fuck down. Tom was like losing his shit last night.
He'd had enough.
And that's very rare for Tom to start dropping. And I love it starts out with boy. Like as soon as he goes with the boys, and then when he runs that, when boy stops working, and then when you make Tom cuss, you don't went too far. There you go. So there's a picture you share right there. Perry with a gun. That's not something you want to see.
Yeah, he could barely hold that damn thing.
Now, did it come down to any firing slugs or stuff like that? Firing?
No, they didn't fire any real guns. They did fire off a cannon with a blank.
Yeah.
And that was pretty cool. We had some explosions. Man, there was some crazy stuff. At one point, you had like sword swallowers, fucking fireballs, like it's just crazy shit. Looking back at it.
So there you go. That's why I can't wait to have it come out and see what everybody's up to. Now, hopefully the audio will come through. I'm going to play this right off of the Instagram, but here's a little video that kind of you took back. Let's see. Hopefully this won't get us in too much trouble playing this. Uh-oh.
Yeah, I don't know if this is going to be in the movie or not, so I didn't care to send it. They were talking about cutting it. The dude's running around too long. Look how big the fire's getting.
Yeah, bro. I thought you were supposed to be like 3-5 seconds or something, right?
You can hear him screaming at him.
Yeah, like anytime I've ever seen these stunts done, bro, it's like light. They go do the stunt real quick and boom, they're extinguished pretty quickly. That's crazy. Yeah, what was that supposed to be the premise? Is they're supposed to like they're going after this guy or attacking him or something?
Yeah, they're chasing him around with pitchforks.
But they're going to the water, asshole.
They stopped chasing him. They're confused. Like, what the hell are you doing, man?
Yeah, so I'm glad. Hopefully that guy ended up being okay though, right?
Oh, he's fine. Yeah.
That's cool. And just put some tussin in them burns. He'll be okay.
Walk it off.
Walk it off, indeed. All right, here's another little video. We're having fun with our boy. Let me do a screen share. We're having our fun with our boy BrutalPain. This is his first time on my show, BF Live, The Vibe. We're going to talk about how we became bros as we kind of make our way through this. But let's do this because we got replayables to talk about tonight and all that. Here's another little bit of a scene, little 15-second snippet from our boy BrutalPain. We're just getting a little flavor for the upcoming The Wild Western movie with Perry Caravello and all of our great friends. Check this out.
This is very fitting for what they've been talking about lately about Perry forgetting lines. He was having a hard time with this scene, and Tom, that's why he's out there. He's just constantly reminding him, like, "Hey, man, this is your lines."
Saying it. He's already saying it in his ear and then sent him on his way. Like, go say this, and then they pat him on his back and send him to do the scene. That's what it looks like, huh?
Yeah, because last night, if you've seen the one where he was trying to get him to do the spaghetti promo or whatever,
yeah,
he kept
yes,
shit up, and then the director would get pissed, like, "That's not what I told you to say."
That's a good spaghetti. That's a number one of meatball. And mama says that's a number one. Yeah, they kept trying to get him to do it with that fucking Italian accent last night, doing a promo for the meatballs. It was horrible. He said they were like one terrible gray meatballs. Here we go. Here's a fun picture right here. I see Perry. Who's that in the backpack? I see the lovely, I think that's Gina and Bob right there.
Yeah, that's Jim and Gina.
All right. So that's cool. So you guys were like literally had like these kind of times just to kind of hang out in between taping and all and hang out. That was a lot of fun, wasn't it?
Yeah, a lot of downtime, man. A lot of stories being told. The second I met Perry, he started talking about snowboarding. The very first step.
That's funny. It's everybody else's fault why he can't go. But so I imagine that might have been your first time meeting also the lovely Gina Levy too.
Yeah, she was really nice.
Very nice lady. I've been honored enough to hang out with her and meet her a couple times, and she's so that she has that nice infectious laugh, lovely silly lady, and I love their relationship, man. There's not many people I say that about, but I really love.
You missed one up here in the middle.
What do we got right here?
Yeah, the one above it.
Above it? Did I?
Yeah,
oh, this one. Oh shit! He scalped somebody.
Yeah, exactly.
Is that it? He scalped. Who'd he scalp?
I can't say.
Okay, good. All right, I'm all right. I don't want you to get any trouble. Thanks. Yeah, I did. I guess I did overlook that. My dude scalped somebody. Holy shit! And well, here we go. I did. I missed a whole row of them. Oh, there's the show off, right? The showdown right there. Now, what is your kind of title name, or what can you give away about your role that they won't give away too much?
My name is Denver Dean in the movie, and I'm in charge of the horse.
Okay, all right. There's a little
Everybody
something.
had a gun, but me, I didn't need one.
Oh, that's a little something well, my sister Kathy makes a good point. She says this is like Frontier Town. So we have a place in our area in Maryland where they have basically a small simulated cowboy town called Frontier Town, and you can take covered wagon rides through it. You can ride horses, you go stockades and simulated robberies, all that stuff, buddy. Is that similar to kind of what this whole setup was? Tell us about the setting, what you know about that.
I found out they do shows there, and people come bring their kids, and they do like Wild Western shows.
Yeah.
But they said during Christmas they do like a Wild Western Santa theme.
Oh, okay.
Where he's trying to catch the Grinch. But the cool thing of what they told me is that like 95% of what they make, they're giving to charity for kids.
At the camp, that's what they do?
Yeah, so they're just doing this. The actors are volunteering, doing it, and giving the money away. So that's pretty cool.
Wow, that's more awesome, because I think what we're talking about, it's actually a campground. It's like a full campground with that kind of frontier town theme and all. But yeah, very much similar, and they have all the simulated buildings and all that stuff. And let's see, is this what I just played? Yeah, we just played that, and that's how I skipped over. That's how I inadvertently skipped over those other pictures. All right, and we got that video. That's Tom sending him on his way. There's Gina. There's you two. All right, now we're getting into the horsies. Uh-oh. Did you get to do any horseback riding?
No, the guys that work there that actually own the place, they were the only ones that rode the horses.
I guess that makes sense for insurance and other purposes, right?
You got it.
Yeah, I guess that makes sense. That's different. So, right, if you need a horse rider, you just have the people that are already doing it.
Somebody did get to get drugged from one, though.
Say that somebody did get drugged from one?
Yeah.
All right, that's a good clue. Schnee checking in for a first time in a while. How you been, Schnee? First hitch down and hungover AF. Good morning, ladies and frigs. How you doing? What's up, Schnee? Thanks for joining us on a Thursday afternoon, buddy. You joined us in time to catch me with our guest, BrutalPain, man. He goes by BrutalPain here in the chats. He's chat family, and he's going to be part of the Perry Caravello Live, a Wild Western movie coming up sometime, hopefully in the summer. Brutal. Hopefully.
Yeah, let's hope.
Because I like the people were like messing around early on saying if we had it like in Houston and had like a premiere and everybody could come to it. I hope something like that goes down to where people, if they can make it, could kind of all come to it.
Yeah, they're still planning on doing the premiere in Austin when it does come out.
In Austin, that would be good. Give me a reason to go to Austin. I've never had a better one before. So if time and money and all that things line up perfectly and allow, I would like to be part of this if that's kind of becomes an open opportunity. There's our boy Bob, and look at Bob and his best friend, man. It's been Bobby, check that. But it's been so funny. What do you think about how Bob and Perry have bonded?
Oh, I think it's great. In this picture right here, Perry's actually pissed off. He's only smiling for the camera because Bob had just been poking him, just prodding him all day.
Sure. Mm-hmm. Well, to me, it always seems like Perry's always in between being pissed off, bro. Like it's like he just spends most of his time intermediate being pissed off or just a little bit not pissed off. But yeah, even last night he was just so extra cranky about everything. But I think it's great how they've clicked, and Bob just knows how to work with Perry so quickly.
That's the great thing about Bob. He can turn it on like that.
And I've said this about Bob before, is that Bob, you put Bob on camera with anybody, he figures out a way to make shit work. He gets either something out of the person or he gets in some good ribs on him or something. But yeah, so right, here's another picture. And I know my sister will say, I'll be darned, because this looks very much like the little simulated town that we have around here, buddy. So
yeah, that's the big saloon there.
That's the big saloon. So this was good. And so what was it, 10 days?
Up behind there, they had like a little small house that actually had working plumbing. And then way back behind the camera was the porta potties that you were supposed to use. And Perry said, fuck that.
Perry had to go for the plumbing, huh?
Yeah, and he fucked it up.
Yeah. Because, out in these places that doesn't have proper public sewage, they do septic tanks. And I understand it was to capacity. And Perry, told you guys maybe take it easy on it, but Perry didn't really necessarily heed the call.
No, it wasn't ready for Perry's 8 shits a day.
Oh, that's right. The way he goes and the bopping and the darting, man, he should have pot him up in his diaper. But yeah, So here's some fun buildings here, the little simulated bank and all that stuff. Very much like the area we were describing earlier, my sister and I. There you go. I imagine you got little bridges. You probably got some stockades in that little mix somewhere or whatever.
Outhouse here. Then there's a coffin. I told Bob he should take a picture in it, but he never did.
Oh, shit. That's funny. Little coffin and all. Let's see. All right, let's see what else they got on that. And then we have.
Yeah, this is where you can see it's in the middle of fucking nowhere.
Okay.
The guy had to drive like 2 hours into the country out of the city to get there.
Wow. So this is in Ohio. It was. They said at the time, right?
Yeah.
You guys were in Ohio, but you guys were in the middle of Ohio. It sounds like not near any cities.
I think it was Beaver, Ohio.
Beaver.
I had never even heard of it.
There you go. And I guess that gives you an idea. This reminds me of when I rode to Rochester, bro. Like when you get up in those mountains of New York, it's just all very scenic, and then you just feel like you're out in the wilderness for more or less. So there you go. So that was cool. All right. And then let's continue on. I got some more here. You said I found more, and there's another one with Bob and Jeaner.
Yeah, a couple of doubles got sent in there.
All right. Here's another little video that you kind of took, a video of a video.
This is a clip of the scene they released.
Say that again.
They released this, so I didn't care to send it. This is actually from the Wild Western on Instagram. So
okay, we're not hurting anything by releasing something we shouldn't be. There we go. All right, so here it is, a clip of a clip. Here's a little release of it.
All right, boys. Don't drop your drawers, but do drop your cards.
Creams from my lady.
You ain't got shit.
Yeah, what do you got?
I got kings over threes. I finally got you, boss.
Uh-oh.
Take that.
Uh-oh. Putting the word in Eric's ear.
Yeah, you're D. We're in a hand here. All right. See what you got.
All right, that was fun. That's a fun clip. That's cool, buddy.
That's the scene where he got hurt. Because at the end of that scene, he runs away, and there's like 3 steps, and he did it perfect like 20 times. But on that last one, he tripped on that top step, and he went flying, man.
Jesus, man. So that little, just after that scene, that's when Tom cracked his ribs and all that stuff.
Yep.
And Perry caused him to jump up from the table. All right. Now, this is what I was talking about because these guys checked in. I remember, I think it was members only. You did it. You did live from the outpost. And here's so a little bit, you got to look at a little action scene of that.
Yeah,
of the boys
they
doing
invited
their thing.
just me, Chris, and Bob back to the Airbnb.
That was very nice. And yeah, but that's I do remember you. I do remember those guys being on there, and Chris even getting in on the teasing with Perry and everything.
Yeah, I was on the stream. I tried to give Perry a cigarette, and he slapped my hand like he didn't even know me. He didn't give a shit.
I remember, yeah, and Chris was trying to get him and stuff, and he just was giving no fucks. Yeah, he had no patience for any of it because my understanding was you guys basically did a whole day of taping and then came back and did this, right?
Yeah, it's like 12-hour days, man.
Right. So, Perry gets cranky sitting around after an hour or two. So, he was cranky for this shit.
Oh, he was pissed.
He was pissed. Yeah. And you guys did a pretty healthy stream for there from what I remember. But yeah, so you can check that out. I believe that's still available probably on the members only. Something else I was
going to tell you. If you remember the Patreon, Garrett has put together a series of behind the scenes videos.
There you go. So yeah, you can order up, go there and member up on the PCL on Patreon, and you can get a lot of this stuff and relive it. And there's more behind the scenes stuff that Brutal Pain probably can't even share with us. That if you're part of the Patreon, go ahead and sign up over there. And I understand if you're part of YouTube, you also get a lot of similar features with the Patreon as well. So I know on YouTube you can be credenza level for $9.99 a month, or you can be Shopvac level for $4.99 a month and get a lot of this stuff yourself. Brutal Pain. Your boy Chaotic's checking in today, shouting out 100%. What's up, Chaotic? Yeah, we're talking about Brutal Pain. We're really getting to know him a little more and talking about his time on the movie, man. And he's sharing some kind of behind-the-scenes clips and things of this nature. So let's continue on here. We got that picture. Let me continue on. Because, like I said, you sent us plenty of good stuff. So let's go through it. As a matter of fact, here's a little 5-second clip of you doing live from the outpost, which is probably still available over there on Patreon. Or on some members-only content if you're a YouTube member. But here, this was live from the outpost. After a long day, you guys were like doing this.
Production has said, cut, please stop. Oh, by the way, Harry has been saying cut quite a bit. Production has said,
yeah, I remember hearing that guy. He said, Perry kept trying to act like the actor, and when something would go down that he didn't like, he was like yelling out cut like he was the director, right?
Yeah.
Like he would just decide on his own, like, nah, cut, we're not doing this.
Or there was one time they were trying to get people to be quiet and they kept talking. Perry was walking through the whole town screaming, "Quiet on the fucking set."
Yeah, that's not how that's supposed to work there, Perry. I don't think that's how it works. And he's not drinking on the couch. Who is this guy? What's it? And he's not drinking on his couch. Who's this guy?
That's later.
Uh-oh. That's later, huh? All right, well, let's continue on. Let's because you got some more great pics and videos to share. We're sitting here with our boy BrutalPain. So let's go to the next picture. This is kind of just like I said, more from the live from the outpost. Here's another picture you took. Yeah, I've been fortunate enough, BrutalPain, to hang out with some of these guys like when they're not on mic or off mic moments, like with Bob and Chris and all. And I really enjoy that, man. Like seeing kind of how they act when they're not on camera.
Yeah, it made me totally understand Tom a lot more.
It makes you really kind of being off camera because
when I first got there, I thought maybe Tom was kind of a dick, and then seeing what he had to put up with and how he interacted, and how much he actually does for Perry, like, no, it all makes sense now.
Right, because Tom, right, somebody has to be the boss or the daddy in the room, and unfortunately,
yeah,
I guess
the on-air personas turned up. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and I imagine there's a need for that, and there's a time that comes out. But yeah, I like seeing them behind the scenes. FJM, look, he's ready for live at the outpost. He's saying, yeehaw! He's got his cowboy hat in there. Come on. Whoop. He got the yeehaw. Yeehaw! So yeah, there was a picture of that. So yeah, so that looks cool. That's like Bob checking it out and just watching how, I like how watching how the sausage is made, as they say. Like Tom sitting there with his computers and all that stuff. But this is cool. All right, let's continue on with another picture. Here we go. Look, and so the way I follow is that he tolerates more out of Garrett, and like probably Garrett, from what I can tell, more than basically all of these guys. He'll tolerate more out of him, I've noticed, than Tony Hawk or any of these, even Jim.
Yeah, he ended up slapping Jim, but it wasn't even on camera.
He just did it just to do it. So, and everybody could see where you guys were out all day. Everybody could see where Perry was as far as his attitude for the day. And Garrett, I could see like the shit-eating grin on his face that he was poking Perry with a stick during this live. And so this is finally Perry had enough of even Garrett. Jesus, it sounds like a Chinese laundromat blew up.
Hey, Tony.
Yeah, it was great to watch the live.
Exactly, right. You probably got to sit back and laugh at that. Like, look at these fucking idiots. That was funny. All right. So let's say I got another video here. Saying that with a boy. Oh. Here we go. Here's another one. So that's right. So he was trying, like I said, it was a long day. Everybody knew that every button pushed was going to hit on this because Perry had been up so long. So, and I think he was just trying to end this stream any way he could. He had enough of it.
This was the day that Tom had worked this out to where he had Tony film a video inside the apartment.
Yeah.
So, and he had him answer questions.
Oh, yeah.
It looked like he had called him live, and when he was answering the questions while he was in his apartment.
That's right. This is the one where Tony Hawk was back at his apartment laying in the bed, and I remember the night that they recorded all of that shit, bro. And so this is when they presented it. So here Perry is stuck. Imagine him stuck in Ohio, and he's seeing videos of fucking Tony Hawk sleeping, what he thinks is live look-in footage on the camera, sleep camera, sleeping on his bed. That's funny. Yeah. All right.
Tony, Perry's acting like a psychopath.
Miss Elizabeth.
You got any plans for the rest of the week? Tony? Damn it! Any plans for the rest of the week? Tony?
Here's Tom.
What's going on the rest of the week? Pool party. Well, Tony, look, you're doing a great job. I hope everything's under control there. Anybody?
So that's when they showed Perry, that's what was going on at his place, huh?
Yeah, that's why he's so pissed.
Oh, shit. That shit makes me laugh, man. That shit's funny. My ass is doing weird shit. All right, we got another picture here. What is this one?
This is when we were getting ready to film the church scene.
Oh, boy.
Now, the funny thing about this scene, I don't know if it's going to be in the movie or not. I told them they should put it in there for sure. But one of the guys, I think it was the Reverend, was standing against the wall while somebody was talking on the podium, and they had candles burning on the wall. he lit his fucking hair on fire.
Oh,
He didn't even realize it for a while.
I have experience with that. I did that at my sister's wedding, and my brother-in-law had to beat the shit out of me to put my head out, buddy. Yeah, my mouse was acting stupid. Yeah, so I have a personal experience with that. So I know that's no joke, man. I've actually had my hair catch on fire. Let's see where we're at with all these pictures and all. Let's see. We got that. Fix and clip.
I think that's about the end of them.
Well, we're getting close. I got like a video or two left here, and then I think we got like 2 more videos left.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's a stunt.
Mm-hmm.
Got the sound later. Oh yeah, I see the stuff. Oh, we got. It's like corrugated boxes, huh?
Yeah.
No fancy air mattress or nothing like that.
Yeah, it took him forever to set that shit up, clean it up too.
So there you go. That's a cool little video. A little behind the scenes action from the Perry Caravello Wild Western movie. We're here with our boy BrutalPain. I think I got one more video, bro, and then we'll get away from this and start talking about some other shit. All right, here's our last video from our boy BrutalPain. We're excited about the Perry Caravello Wild Western movie coming up, so we figured we'd come here and talk about it a little bit and drum up some excitement. I was going to show you the IMDb list because I went out and did a little research on it. I said, let me see what's out there already about it. So it does say, here it is. Got all the full cast and crew. I see, William Hung. Talk about William Hung. She bang.
Well, he was there a day before I got there, so I didn't get to meet him.
Oh, okay. I think Chris had met a couple interactions with him and have some pictures with him. But yeah, the American Idol legend, William Hung, she bang. He's even going to be part of this movie.
Mm-hmm.
But you got Perry playing Screaming Silas Kane. There's Bob Levy listed there, Tom Brennan. But there you go. So that's the IMDb listing. And that's the little picture of it right there of the Wild Western movie. So there we go. We're looking forward to that. What the hell is that picture? That's a weird one. Oh, what the hell is that? There's our IMDb. So there you go. So we're looking forward to it coming out. And that's why we're talking to our boy BrutalPain. But let's look at this last clip I have provided by BrutalPain. And then we're going to get on talking about some other fun stuff. Here's this last little piece of media we got to share today about the upcoming Wild Western movie. This is the wrestler dude messing with the peacock?
Yeah. That peacock followed us around for every scene.
Now, was this just an indigenous peacock, or was it part of the thing or whatever?
No, it lived on the
just lived
farm
there. There you go. So that's our little last piece of media that we got. Thank you for all that, man. That was a lot of clips and videos. So you really gave people behind the scenes. FJM is throwing the wows and the fire up, man. We're talking to BrutalPain. This is fun. So yeah, bro. So now we end up getting to know you being on the movie, and then you meet my knucklehead, my comedian friend. You know that guy,
Chris fucking Abel,
the fake swigger.
The fake swigger. Now tell us how, because now ever since you met him, that led to you kind of getting to know Replayables and knowing me. And I just want to say that I appreciate you so much showing up the way you have and being a big supporter of like us and Replayables and me personally. And we'll get into that a little bit more. But tell us how you got to like first meet and know Chris, because Chris is very easy to meet.
Well, I mean, I met him same time I met Bob Levy. Just started talking with him. But then once we left the set the first day, we realized we were staying in the same hotel.
Oh, I don't know if I remember that being part of this.
Because there was only 2 in the damn town.
2 hotels in the damn, right. So it's a little hard probably not to bump into people that were probably staying there or in the movie. So how soon was it before you ended up like in a Denny's or drinking beers with Chris Abels?
We never got to drink together.
Oh, you never did?
No, not in person. We ended up standing in the parking lot, me, him, and Bob talking for like a couple hours, man.
Really? That's neat, man.
And then we all went to bed, and then I think it was the next night. I went back to my room, and my son was staying there, and I had some dinner, and we opened it up and looked. Man, there was ants everywhere in this fucking room. So I go to the counter, and I'm fucking heated, man. I'm yelling at him and shit. I'm like, just get us another fucking room. And Chris is standing behind me fucking with him. Like, this guy's a movie star. You know who you're fucking with?
Oh,
he's
God.
already half drunk, man. I'm like, God damn it, Chris, get out of here.
You're trying to be serious and you're pissed off, and he's fucking cutting you down, basically cutting into it and making you laugh and taking your energy away, right?
Yeah, but then he got his karma because I went back to my room
Uh-huh.
Ended up going out the back door for something and got locked out. I'm barefoot. Now I'm even more pissed. I'm walking through the grass around the entire fucking hotel. I come around the front, and Chris is in the smoking area.
Right.
And he turns around, he just looks like a deer in headlights. He was scared shitless, thought I was about to kill him or something.
Yeah, he did mention that one of your first encounters was basically he thought you were going to kill him because you like crept up from behind him and he had no idea that you were around or something. So yeah.
His reaction, I had no choice but to laugh. I couldn't be pissed anymore.
So it's so cool how that happened because you guys, like, it seems like from what you could tell and everybody else can tell that, we became like, you guys became like instant bros, like right away. Like Chris came back on, oh, Bob, BF, I did this movie and fucking BrutalPain. He's my bro and he's a beauty and all that stuff, man. So he was totally energized, jazzed up about meeting you on the set.
Yeah, I fuck with him even off camera.
I know that's right. And so, you guys did that all together, and then you started getting to know. This is the only way I got to know you was you kept showing up on Replayables after that. Like every day since you guys met, you've been like in our chat on Replayables.
Yep, I try not to miss a show.
You hardly do, man. I appreciate you, man. You mix it up for us on the Rumbles and all the Rumble rants and all. We're trying to shift over there and all, but yeah, you're killing us $1 at a time there, BrutalPain.
That's on purpose now.
Yeah, man. I didn't know that the minimum was there $1 over there. We might have to we had to up it a little bit for all this pain that we're taking, but we so appreciate you. And when there's nobody there or anybody else, there's always BrutalPain is always there. So like, bro, you showed up and then all of a sudden you started like in order to kind of cut it, Chris, you kind of really bonded with me. Like we became bros, and you were like, man, BF, you're the best, and F Chris and all this shit. And we've kind of led to us having a little bro friendship or something, right?
Yeah, you were the only one that was the professional paying attention.
I appreciate you saying that, man. It's fun doing that show with Chris, but yeah, it is like you do feel like you're holding on for a wild ride, and like doing this show. I guess I'm a little more about structure, and Chris is about drinking and having fun and shit and all. But I always appreciate you saying that. And bro, for whatever reason, you've been like super like supportive of me, and you're always like, man, forget Chris. BF is the dude. BF is the dude, and I consider you a true bro, man. I really appreciate all your support, man.
Yeah, I try to catch all your shows when I can if I'm not working.
I know you do, man. You're always throwing support with me in the chats of Replayables, which we'll be doing 10 o'clock tonight, bro. So I know I'm probably going to see you there.
Yep.
That'll be cool. And we even can't keep your drink counter up all the time because we know that you're there all the time. That's a permanent part of the show now is the BrutalPain count. It's normally up in the center, but sometimes it moves around a little bit. We always got BrutalPain.
Embarrass Chris.
Well, I like that too because he would always tease me about, oh, BF, you're a fake swigger, you don't drink and all that stuff, and I've always claimed that I'm not the biggest drinker. I've always been a weedologist, right? So it's very fun when somebody shows up and kind of was giving Chris the business back. That's a lot of fun. So, but he does talk a lot of shit to you, like he's got that keyboard tough guy thing going on there.
It doesn't stop.
It doesn't stop, and I keep telling him, like, Chris, I don't know if you talk that shit if you be in person, man. You ain't gonna do that shit. Terry Nee has a controversial opinion. He says Tom Gully is not a dick. I'll say. And Terry Nee also, he thinks because we have friendship, it's gay pride there, Terry Nee. Says, Terry Nee. Skoll says, when will the director of the film let Perry know that it has been recut to make Jim the star? Oh, that would be awesome if we can get him. Look, he's checking in, 2 joints. He is one of the mad mods, one of the top mods. Over in the chat, Boa, you see who we got here. You know who BrutalPain is, buddy. I don't know if you're just checking in or you've seen what happened before, man, but we just did a great run through of all of the great media that our friend BrutalPain got caught on the set of the making of the Wild Western movie with Perry Caravello. He's saying good morning to you, buddy.
Yeah, he was on that stream late last night trying to reel Jack in.
Trying to reel Jack in. That's not a job that anybody can do. Is qualified to do.
He was trying though.
He was trying though. That's cool, man. So so I guess we're kind of left with it. So now once again we'll be on Replayables tonight. That's what we're gonna do later on. This is just a daytime fun. And I see that we're 2 minutes tonight.
You're underwater, buddy.
Just kind of underwater.
BF's internet connection is high.
Oh boy, here we go. Here we go. All this kind of So, still, like, I'm right?
Sounds like it might be a good time for a piss break.
These two on that. So we'll do through piss break right.
Hey, what's going on? Wait to BF Live. Sounds like auto-tune. Sounds like he was cussing and they were trying to censor every word. So what time did you end up going to sleep there, 2Js?
Isn't that special? Brutal pain. I'm sorry, my friend. Uh-oh.
Terry, you got to watch your knees, man.
Watch your knees. I think we will take your advice and do that little piss break. I'll catch up on a couple of these chats. And if you got time to stay around the 3-man, you can come back after the piss break and we can like maybe check the national day counter. We'll look at some Cyke Labs videos because it's fun. So while as my signal goes underwater again, I'm going to run a piss break, folks. Hopefully it'll recover. And in 2.5 minutes, we're going to have a lot more fun on the other side of this piss break if the internet allows us, folks. 2.5 minutes, piss break, and I'll see you on the other side.
I think I need a piss break. I'll do the pee-pee dance. I'll do the pee-pee dance. I'll do the pee-pee dance, pee-pee dance. Yeah. Think I need a piss break. I think I need a piss break. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I think I need a piss break. I do the pee-pee dance. I do the pee-pee dance. Yeah. I think I need a piss break. Oh yeah. I'll do the pee-pee dance. Oh, watch me now. I'll do the pee-pee dance. Come on, give it to me, that pee-pee break. DJ, hook it up. Drop that beat. Yeah. I'll do the pee-pee dance. I think I need a piss break. I think I need a piss break. Yeah. Watch me now. Pee-pee breakdown, pee-pee breakdown. Break it down, pee-pee, yeah. Think I need a piss break. I think I need a piss break. I think I need a piss break. Oh, yeah. Wash your hands. Don't be gross. I know you touched your pee-pee.
Well, the pee-pee touching time is over because we're back. We're back for the second half of the vibe with my boy Brutal Pain, my boy and guest Brutal Pain here checking in today. You know, boy, our friend Cyke Labs from the Perry chats, right?
Of course, I love Clyde.
Clyde, yes. Cyke, Clyde, produce guy. Yeah, that's how I ended up. Bob, he saw my chat one day and ended up calling me. He went, Buffalo Bobby Fran, Buffalo. So that's kind of why you see some Buffalo references for my name. But yeah, you never know how many names Bob are going to give you. But yeah, Clyde is my dude. And he provides us Cyke Labs content. He provides that Miserable Men stuff. So what do you say when you look at some of his stuff today? Do a little Cyke Labs, buddy. You ready?
Yeah, sounds good.
All right, well, I'm going to run my thing because it is that time, folks. Let's get into it. Matter of fact, we didn't even do it yesterday. So we're going to look at some, and we're going to look at some that Cyke recommends, and he put out there on Twitter X as some of his favorites as we get ready to go to Cyke.
Cyke.
music.
That's right, folks. From the creative, twisted mind of Cyke Labs and Mr. and Mrs. Cyke Clyde, this is Cyke Labs. So I like to show these, but you can catch his stuff anytime you want to by clicking on the Cyke Labs link running throughout the entirety of this show. I'm going to play this. I got my friend BrutalPain here today. Let me pause this. I know that he's a fan of this, and he's a fan of my boy, friends with Chris Abel, so he's definitely going to like this one. This is Cyke. Look at this, Chris Abels. Hey Twin. This is called Hey Twin.
O que devagar se vai a Londres. Depois eu vou ter que em casa. Afro onde é rosa, não é amarela. O que devagar se vai a Londres.
What's that, buddy?
Has he seen that one yet?
Yeah, he's seen that one. He's definitely seen that one. That was our first one from Cyke Clyde. Yeah, Chris is up on it. That's right. I'll be hanging out with him tonight.
Chris fucking Abel?
Gino said earlier when I was having my little dip that it sounds like auto-tune. What's up, Delica J. Gino? Thanks for checking in. Taryn, thank you for your generous $2 super chat. Is BP Bibey's wrestling personified?
It sounds like Terry wants a match or something. I don't know what.
I'm not sure what he's going. They got wrestling on the brain though, and he was alluding to something about Scott and Bybee, perhaps maybe in proctology jelly. So I'm not sure what Terry's thinking here today. Lawnmower Fran. Oh, coming to do like a lawnmower? Really? I'm sorry about that. Matter of fact, I did get a message from my internet provider saying they are working on it, allegedly. Ta-da! Oh, you got your own show just like that when you got left alone. Let's see. You got this. I don't have any of the cool shit BF does. LOLs. We're talking about. Oh, we're talking about the bells and the whistles and all. Let's see. I'm sitting in my gone thinking of BF. The thumb is coming soon. Sitting on my gone. Click the like, says my big sister Kathy. Would you do that? It doesn't cost a daggone thing. And wash your hands during the piss break, says BrutalPain. Don't be nasty. Cyke Clyde checks in and says, sorry, we are listening. It's been such a month. Ready to retire. That's all right, Cyke Clyde, because I know you work hard. Keeping, as you say, I'm very proud to be one of your two Bobs that you provide content with, buddy. So don't feel obligated to be here if you can't be, buddy. I understand. But we're going to continue on in your spirit, though, with my boy BrutalPain right here. Oh, and these ones that I'm featuring are ones that Cyke Clyde has shared on Twitter X recently. It's maybe some of his favorites. So I'm going to share them with you, too. These are Cyke picks. Cyke's picks right here of his own stuff. This is me. Wait a minute. I'm not this creepy. Check this out.
Whoa, Merry Christmas, you sexy fucker. I got a present for you. Go ahead and open it.
Whoa, that's my tick in a box.
I'll get it for you.
You know, Bob?
Oh, that was for my happy.
Merry Christmas, you filthy animal.
That was for my 200 show. It says happy 200 show, BF
Whoa,
Chang.
Merry Christmas, you sexy fucker. I got a present for you. Go ahead and open it. I did it for you. Merry Christmas, you filthy animal.
That's the kind of presents I like getting for Christmas and my 200 show. That shit was funny, man. All right. And then I guess that wasn't enough. I guess that wasn't creepy enough. The twisted mind of Cyke Labs, he doubled down, BrutalPain, and then he made this about me during Cyke Labs.
Overachiever.
A little bit, I guess he did. Check this out. I don't know if I resemble this remark or not. Let me see.
Girl, are you having some drugs in that bra? Because you got a perky shit. Damn, girl.
You hiding drugs in that bra because you got a perky set.
Because you got a perky set.
Eating a hot dog.
Damn, girl.
What's that, buddy?
So he's eating a hot dog.
It's eating a raw hot dog. Yeah, that might be a pickup line I might have used or not in the past. I won't confirm or deny that. I will go into the next piece, and I hope my friend Space Chief 75 is in here because he is a fan of this guy, and so I thought about him when I showed this. These are Cyke Labs face swaps and audio swaps. You can check him out by clicking on the Cyke Labs content link that's going by in the chat. He's on YouTube. Check him out. Like, share, subscribe, and watch these. Not right now. I'm going to show them to you. Here's little me and Bob. What's Basil Marceau? It's Space Chief 75's favorite.
Yes, this is BasilMarceau.com.
Be riding in Canada for Governor of Tennessee. I want to introduce you to my wife, Fatanos. They have this suffice for you.
HazelMorceau.com is the name with the solution. You're putting the best to check out right conflict your constitution. HazelMorceau.com is the man with the law, and you can base your breather to fight or your cough. So listen, my friend, very close to what I have to say, and be there at the polls on the next voting day. HazelMorceau.com is the name with the solution. You're putting the best to check out the best to make your constitution. Write him in.
Damn, that's a supportive woman right there.
Yeah, at least you can remember her line.
Why I gotta be the bitch? Why I gotta be the bitch? That's all I'm saying. Let's see. Cyke's Computer Graph Services. I guess not computer or audiograph, Perry, right?
Shut the fuck up.
You don't know nothing about it. Let me see. All right. Well, this one involves a friend that was just on the show yesterday. You are, being a Howard Stern guy, you're familiar with Wendy from the old Howard Stern days. Wendy,
yeah, I remember her way back in the day.
Oh my God, it's so funny, bro, to consider her. She's like in my DMs now with her buddy, and she comes on my show. I never thought all those years ago, Brutal, that I would know Wendy Pack and be doing shows with her. It's really funny.
Yeah, it's funny how life works like that.
It is super funny. Cyke saved all of this. We're friends with Wendy now, and so because of all of that, we can show you this. Here is Wendy, and she thinks she smells like beef.
White beef. I smell white beef. I smell like this. 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 Oh. I smell like this.
No, Wendy went on the water.
He smells like beef. Cyke Labs. My son goes on water again. Here we go. There.
Bobby, check off. We didn't get to hear about the daily pick.
No, he did. He did kind of take off. I guess when we're talking, there's not much room for him to talk. Gotta run. Love you all. Be safe and see you soon, says Blummels. See you, Blummels. Have a great day. Hell no to the no, no, no. Mandy Diff says you're locked up, frozen. I know. Hang in there, Mandy Diff. Hang in there with me, girl. They say they're working on my signal. So let's do this next one. Let's continue on. This is a favorite, buddy, and I remember this back in the day, Brutal Pain. I'm sitting here with my boy Brutal Pain. I'm happy to have him on my show for the first time. I know he's done other stuff, but he's never done the vibe. Check this one out. Yeah, I think you're gonna love this one too.
Back here live at the Waterfront Village with my friend, the zombie, Jonathan. You're looking good. Jonathan just got an awesome face paint job. What do you think?
I like turtles.
All right. You're great, zombie. And good times here at the Waterfront Village.
There you go. Bob likes turtles, and we like Bob Levy and Cyke Labs. I love that back in the day, man. I remember when that was a thing that was out, that kid just coming. I like turtles, and that became a whole viral thing, man.
Yeah, like that one. And what was that one? Charlie bit my finger.
Charlie bit my finger. Charlie bit my finger. All right, well, but then, you know, that kid ended up growing up, bro, which I thought was so funny. Like, that was many years ago for a Ninja Turtle movie. And then he got older, and they ran it back again. But there's bigger when Bob got older. Here it is. And he likes turtles, too.
Back here live. We just got out of a screening for Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Mutant Mayhem, and I'm with my friend, the zombie, Jonathan. Looking good. Jonathan just got an awesome face paint job. What'd you think of the movie?
I like turtles.
All right. You're a great zombie. Good times here at Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Mutant Mayhem, opening in theaters August 2nd.
There you go. So they ran it back. So Bob Levy made it in there twice. Oh, shit. Let me see. All right, now here, these next three, these are the Cyke Clyde picks of the day. They kind of put these out on Twitter and X. If you don't have a chance to check Cyke Labs right here when the link goes by, you can catch up with him on Twitter X and find a lot of links to a lot of this fun stuff too. So here's where some of his picks of the day. So we're going to run them back a little bit. Here's a fun one with Bob Levy, and is Bob doing the chicken dance. This is Cyke Labs.
That's the Levy bird he's always talking about.
The Levy bird. There you go. That's Chicken Bob. I love all of this shit. Let's see. Oh, this is weird, says Juggalette Jen. Tikal, says Mandy Div. I don't know. That's not even a thing. That's just too funny. With that whole Tikal thing, Brutal Pain. I know you kind of love ribbing me about it and having fun going between me and Chris and Bob and all that shit.
Oh yeah.
That's just a lot. That's just too much fun.
Bob with it too.
Yeah, well, Bob, and he got me going on it, bro, because I really hadn't like made up my mind on it or anything, and then it was just so fun. Like I think like the next day after Chris said it, he was in the Levy's chat, and Levy like was right away. It was just so quickly. He was like, fuck, what's it, Tikal? Fuck this Tikal thing. Like, and he was just something that just made me laugh about that. It just makes me belly laugh about it. Space Chief 75 checked in. I just showed Basil Marceau for you, my friend. Bob makes that noise when he runs out of cigarettes. I didn't say it. Space Chief 75 said it. Oh my, it's George Tikal. Oh, that's not a thing. Oh, George Tikal. Bob's bird's own Bob says the Chunksta. The Chunksta seems to know something about that. Ding does such a good job ruining or running my Twitter. A little couple extra I's and N's in there, Brutal Pain. I'm not sure what he meant by that. Running or ruining?
I'm sure he'll find out.
Here's Baby Sakamo checking in with the Tikal. I'm still not sure if it's a thing. I'll check in with Bob again. Look who's checking in. The lovely Queen Tiff with 3 F's is checking in on a Thursday saying that I'm late. Well, how you doing, Queen Tiff? We're here with our boy Brutal Pain. I know you've probably seen him in many of the chats, hanging out with chat family and all, but he finally came here and we just went over kind of through all his great media and talking about the Wild Western movie coming up with Perry Caravello Live. Whoop whoop Tiff with 3 F's from Juggalette Jen. Space Chief 75 says, I missed Basil. Damn, had to run the long dog. Well, bro, because you're a bro and because we're still in the middle of the segment, I will run Basil for you because I ran it for you in the first place. It's only 37 seconds. And you are a bro. This is Cyke Labs. This is what we do. This is a vibe. We're hanging out with Brutal Pain, having a lot of fun here on a Thursday afternoon. Basil Marceau with the lovely Mrs.
Yes, this is BasilMarceau.com. Everybody in Canada for Governor, Tennessee. I want to introduce you to my wife, Fatanos. They have this suffice for you.
BasilMarceau.com is the name with the solution. You're putting the best to check out the right complex your constitution. BasilMarceau.com is the man with the law, and you can bait your breather to fight or your cough. So listen, my friend, very close to what I have to say, and be there at the polls on the next voting day. BasilMarceau.com is the name with the solution. You're putting the best to check out the rest to bait your constitution. Write him in.
Cyke said he's running again. Basil 2028 in South Carolina. All right. Well, I do have a request here. I've thrown it in yesterday, but I'm really super happy. Thank you, Baby Sakamo, for the generous $2 super chat saying, can we get a song break with the Space Chief 75 song? Well, yes, we can, bro. I will do that for you. Thank you for your most generous $2 super chat. It helps keep the vibe alive as I stall and try to find where I put it. Here it is right here. It is in this folder. What's that, buddy?
So I like Space Chief stuff, his drawings and stuff.
Well, he made this for me. Number one, he just reached out to me. He said, BF, I'm going to do some show art for you one day, and I'll be getting it to you real soon. And I didn't even ask her nothing. He was just so inspired. Chat family. He's a bro. He just did it on his own inspiration, and that's what he made for me, brother.
Yeah.
That was my art. That was my art that he came up with. So I have my own. And then he did some great stuff for Replayables real early on. And he even did stuff for us when we were on the Levyverse. When I show you this video, no two pieces of this art will be the same. It's a jam. It's by request for $2 for Baby Sakamo. Can we get a Space Chief 75? Here it comes. Thank you, Baby Sakamo, for the $2. And check out Space Chief 75 on Twitter X. No two of these pictures are the same. He'll do tattoo art. He'll do poster art. He's a bro. This is produced by Terry Nee. By request for Baby Sakamo on a Thursday afternoon. We're going to feature the Space Chief 75 song for our bro, Space Chief 75. All original, I Survive Replayables, all original art, tattoo art, poster art, 50th birthday art, special occasion art, whatever you need. Check him out on Twitter X. He's our bro. He is Space Chief 75. There it is. It's produced by Terry Nee. It's for our bro, our talented artistic friend, Space Chief 75, going out by request for $2. Thank you, baby. Sacamo. Bees Bones Dude from 2 Joints. There's the Cyke Clyde doing his mod duties, saying, go buy a shirt from Space Chief 75 by clicking on that TeePublic link right there. Space Chief loves Basil. I love showing that for you, my friend. 2 Joints. Last night was a wild ride, says Not the Bees. Yeah, bro. We were talking about the banquet buffet stream and how crazy that was and all that nasty food that Perry had to cook and eat. Baby Sacamo, you're getting the shout out from Space Chief 75. Space Chief, good morning, dude, from 2 Joints. Baby Sacamo says, fuck yeah, Space Chief 75. Thank you for that $2 request there, buddy. 2 Joints is getting the shout out from Space Chief. The hero of the sky says to Chunkster, he knows what's up. Thanks, Cyke Clyde, from our friend Space Chief 75. So Chunkster, you getting the shout out love from Space Chief. Cyke Clyde says, no, thank you, Chief, for always promoting our shit. Let's fucking go, says Baby Sacamo. He loves that jam. 2 Joints, you're getting the puff pass from FJM. FJM Bones Dude from 2 Joints. Testicle Tiger shouts out 2 Joints. A Robot Bobby is running out of energy. Yes, I was. Of course, Cyke Clyde, you do great work. Good morning, Bones. It's the gay filter. What is the gay filter? What is the gay filter?
Hello, Frisco.
FJM says, I believe I'm stoned. Well, I would not feel so all alone. Everybody must get stoned. Where is the frozen prisoner Chops? Well, I'm so glad that you asked about that, because asking you shall receive. He's backstage. He's here now. He is Chops. What's up, buddy?
Lo and behold, here I am. Good morning, guys.
Diving in late. How you doing there, Chops, buddy?
Cold. Very, very cold.
It's cold where you're at? Really?
Yes.
It's actually warming up where I'm at here on the East Coast, buddy.
We're finally in the teens, so I think we're getting getting your guys' stuff.
Wow, we got the flip-flop going on. It's 52 degrees where I'm coming to you from on the East Coast of the United States currently, buddy.
Our winter's just starting and yours is ending.
Yeah, I don't know about that. I told you I live in Maryland, so you just wait a day and it changes to another season. So you're fine. The weather's finally catching up to you. How have you been lately?
Oh, good. I've been a busy week. A little bit of sniffles here and there. It's the annoying sniffles too. Just constantly sneezing, constantly blowing the nose. But other than that, completely fine.
All right, man. Well, that's cool. I'm glad you're here. You know, we got our bro BrutalPain. I mentioned to you in the chat that he is from the Perry universe, and he's going to be in the Wild Western movie coming up for Perry Caravello.
Knowing that there's a new movie with Perry in it coming out, it makes me so excited.
That's going to be good. More look. Yeah, so he was here. He's got some great pictures and some great behind the scenes, man. So let's see. 2 Joints checks in and says, best 3 hours of positive vibes. It's allowed. It's allowed. Well, thank you. Our boy Bobby Nick was here earlier, but I think he kind of bugged out, as he tends to do. Sometimes he does the Irish goodbye, but because me and BrutalPain, we're kind of talking and getting to know each other the way I wanted to, because so many of us are kind of thrown into this universe, Brutal. I just kind of want to let everybody get to know you a little better, buddy.
Yeah, absolutely.
Juggalette Jan, you're getting a shout out love from Space Chief 75. I'm sure the cheers for Chops will be coming right up. I hear that Juliet will give you energy if you ask nicely. Oh my God. Those were so creepy. Those texts that Tom was sharing with us, where I need NG, I need energy, and I need your love. That BrutalPain, that was mad creepy, wasn't it?
It wasn't as bad as the one about the fires.
Refresh me on which ones you're talking about, the fires.
Said,
yeah, which ones?
Fires kill us. Do you want to get my cock or not?
Oh my God.
Yeah.
That one got by me, brother. I missed that little bit of gold. I know he's got some silky lines for the Juliet. I missed that one. Holy shit. That is funny. I love when she came to his door and she was like just totally like across the hall from him, like wouldn't even get, like, she knew that she got anywhere near the door, she would get yanked in there.
As soon as she knocked, you seen her back up like 10 feet.
That was such a defensive posture, man. It just told you everything that you needed to know about their relationship without saying one word. Yeah. That was funny. Skull gets the shout out love from 2 Joints. Mandy Diff shouts out 2 Joints, Space Chief 75, and says Skull to Cyke. And she also says Chops. What's up, buddy? You getting the shout? There comes the greetings for Chops.
Welcome back in.
Good afternoon, Pork from FJM. You're Pork. That's your nickname, Pork.
I'll take it.
2 Joints and Mandy Diff gets a shout out love from Skull. Testicle Tiger says, you're getting some decent rain in Cali finally. Let's see. Chops, good morning from Not the Bees.
Not the Bees, good morning.
Well, good morning, Chops, checking in from 2 Joints.
2 Joints, thank you.
Well, I like that everybody, Chops not only checked in later, but look, it's not just you.
BF Signal's been having some trouble.
Uh-oh.
Wow.
He's going down.
I didn't get the slow indicator on my back. Oh, here you go.
Erg.
Uh-oh. Well, Killer says, and Mary was blowing her key.
Today's internet broadcast is brought to you by Bandwidth. Do you have it? Because we don't.
The robot's slowly shutting down.
Holy shit. Hanging there with people.
Oh, while you're there, hey, Brutal Pain, how did you get involved with the movie industry? Are you like a photographer, cinematic guy? What are you?
No, I've done a couple movies before, just like some extra work, but I was a fan of PCL when they came to Ohio to film the movie, and he just emailed Tom. He told me, come on down. I went down there. It was supposed to be an extra and ended up becoming a member of the cast.
No kidding. Hell yeah. That's why you always got to take opportunity when it comes to you.
You have to.
You never know. How long were you waiting to that movie might debut?
Man, they're saying March, but I haven't heard a definitive date.
Oh, damn. Okay, we don't even have to wait that long. Awesome.
I hope not.
Bobby, come in, Bobby.
I'm trying, buddy.
Oh, you're back. Buddy. You're good.
You can hear me a little bit, huh?
Yep.
How you be, Stacy? From my friend Kathy. It's Robotic Bobby checking in again, folks. Yeah, they claim
I am a robot.
Well, Chops, there. I actually got a text message from my internet provider, and they claim they are working on a problem in the area. Of course, the problem won't be fixed until after the show is over. They're saying,
right? Yeah, as it goes.
3:55. They're estimating.
Perfect.
Well, what about the other days?
Yeah,
we've identified.
Here's what they get. We've identified a network performance issue that may be affecting your Xfinity service. Yeah, no shit, right? It needs to be prepared right away. So let's see if this repair that they do, it might be fixing other people's shit, if it actually fixes mine too. Let's see. Thank you for trying to hold. Thanks for holding it down. I've been slacking on my submissions to Juicy Man Meat. Hey there, big sis, Kathy Linder from Stacey Allen. Juggler Jen says, I sent some over last night. Oh yeah, I got some. I do have some from Stacey Allen.
Bobby, did you bring me on a fucking man meat day?
Oh my God. Well, I don't know if I'm not gonna subject to you that, Brutal Pain. I'm not gonna do that to you. Even though the girls probably want me to. Stacey Allen, Kathy, good morning from Two Joints. Hey now, Two Joints from Stacey Allen checking in. We are kind of trying to be in the middle of Cyke Labs, so let's see how far we can get with that. We were having fun with that, buddy, with our friend Brutal Pain here. But let's see where we left off before my internet took a shit. We got that turtles. We got that. Okay, we did the chicken dance one. Now these are ones. This one features my boy. Hey, Brutal Pain. You know, you watch Chris Abels. You know he's always notoriously late for these shows he does. Killing with the Abels. Late and gay. You know, he's always gay. Gay's always usually a aspect of it. But so tonight he will be doing on 100 Proof Podcasting channel, probably between 8:15 or 8:30. You see him, he tries to do they do Killing with the Abels with Liz, right?
Yeah. I love going in there and distracting him.
Well, right, because Liz likes true crime on. She tries to get on there and really get into these stories. And Chris, being the kind of person that he is, he just doesn't allow it. A lot of times he's kind of acting like this before shows, Brutal Pain. I'm gonna show you. Cyke Labs got it right here.
God damn.
The timing is everything. That's a hell of a tongue.
That's what she said.
That is a normal tongue on a very small body.
Region.
All right, I think I get out of that one. Wow.
Take two.
With the internet.
Wow.
I think the boys need to send submissions for Bricked Up. That's right. Yeah, Stacey has made a new segment for us for Bricked Up for the heterosexual guys. So if you got some hot chicks videos or something like that, you can submit it to me at bflive, the number 420 at gmail.com. bflive420 at gmail.com. Good day, Two Joints, says my sister Kathy. She's not saying it in a Perry way. She's saying it in a sincere way. I guarantee your internet problem is a suck out, and it will take a bit of time to find it. It sure sucks on this end. And that's why I made that comment, FJM, as it goes underwater again, because it seems like whatever might fix other people's problems might fix my problem. Let's see. Oh, wait a minute. God that grosses you out or turns you on, is what you really meant to say.
Maybe a little both.
A little bit of both. I'm feeling a little bit of both the same way too. Beast Mode's checking in today and saying, hey, what's up, BF Live and everyone? This is my bro, Beast Mode. He's got a gamer and game crew with friends and all he hangs out with right here on Beast Mode, right here on YouTube. You can see his kind of links and stuff a lot of times in our Discord, man. So you can check him out if you want to see him. But let's see if we can keep the computer going just till 3 o'clock so I can show you at least a couple more things. At least let's continue having fun on this Thursday. I wait for things to load up. We got Chops, we got BrutalPain, and we got no internet signal.
Oh, no. Now that's a segment.
You got half a signal.
All right, let's check this out. This is BF Chang, the mermaid.
Oh, God.
Tulong! Tao ba dyan? Pinangailangan tulong dito! Tulong! Tao ba dyan? Pinangailangan tulong dito! Tulong!
All right, well, there you go, folks. We doing our best struggling through with my little shitty internet connection, folks. But yeah, FJM says it's definitely an area problem, right? Because right away they want to ask you, did you reset your router and your modem and all that stuff? Like, yeah, and tight connections. Like, it works every other time of the day, but at the peak time when everybody's trying to be
that
on
makes me so upset when they ask you the stupidest question. Like, did you try resetting it? It's like, yeah, that's what I'm calling now because everything that was in my power, it no longer is.
Well, there you go, folks. Well, the signal's trying to recover. I hope you had enjoyed those. Once again, you can see the link as it goes by in the chat. Check out Cyke Labs on YouTube. Give them a like, share, subscribe. It doesn't cost you anything. It's absolutely free. I hope you enjoyed it, folks, because that was Cyke.
Cyke.
Well, come on, everybody. Come on in. You are watching and or listening to The Vibe. This is BF Live, The Vibe 246. I got my boy Chops joining us here, and BrutalPain's been my guest all day. I'm glad to have you on my show. Hey, Juggalette Jen from Beast Mode, getting the love. Oh, look who's having fun with the emojis, but you can only have fun with these emojis if you're a member here on BF Live, The Vibe. Thanks for everyone that is a member here on The Vibe, man. Your contributions are what keeps this show going, so I really appreciate and rely on all of them. Two Joints says Cyke work is legit. Him and Ding Dong are amazing. And you're right, Two Joints, and I'm glad you touched on this because I've been kind of trying to figure out the show on the fly, Chops, and I'm kind of considering like maybe doing certain segments, maybe only a couple days a week. Because Chops works his ass. I mean, I'm sure you do too, but Cyke works his ass off making all these face swaps, bro. It's a lot of work.
Oh yeah, absolutely. It's a ton of work.
I mean, if you just get like the picture of what we know of Cyke Clyde, man, you got him and Ding Dong. They got a warehouse. They're always working all the time. They're a busy couple. They work hard for me and Bob, like making us fun stuff. And they just got done moving too on top of this, bro.
I'm telling you, some people just have a grasp on time where I think they can drain more out of it than some of us can. I'm always looking at other people going, where do you find the time physically?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's amazing. Go ahead, BrutalPain.
Said, yeah, you just give up sleep.
Yeah,
right.
You always say,
Exactly.
what's that? Sleep when I'm dead, as they say, right? How that goes. Not the Beast 2098 says Cyke's work is amazing. Hashtag Team Cyke and FTG is starting to trend in the chat. Space Cheap 75 says Cyke also picks the best clips to swap. They're hysterical. And I know he's got some great other surprises coming for us. He asked me for some clips the other day that people made requests about. So always check out Cyke Clyde on YouTube. And when you're not checking him out on YouTube, you can always see him during my Cyke Labs segment here, which we just did on The Vibe, folks. Why don't we do this? Every now and then I get a couple of these that I gather in my hopper. I enjoy these, and we've done this a couple times in the past, but why don't we listen to some of the obscurest vinyl? I have fun with this segment. Obscure as Vinyl. This is where we take you back, and you're not quite sure kind of what you're seeing or listening to. But let's take you back with some of these. Let's play you some. Oh, here we go. This is called. Oh man, let me take you back with this one first. Here we go. Here's a little. How about we say? This involves AI, I'm sure, or does it? This is taking you back with a little Black Sabbath, Paranoid AI. Check this out. A little Obscure Vinyl.
Generals gathered in their masses,
It's actually great.
just like witches at black masses.
Oh, damn.
Evil minds that plot destruction. Sorcerer of death's construction.
Oh Lord, now.
In the fields of bodies burning, as the war machine keeps turning.
This sounds like it needs to be on a Fallout game.
Death and hatred to
Ah, maybe, yeah.
poisoning their brain, one mind. Oh Lord, yeah.
Oh Lord, yeah.
That's well done, actually. Holy crap, man. I love AI now.
What do you think about that, Brutal Pain, huh?
Wow.
Wow. We need Bobby Nick. He got to hit that hard wow here. All right, well, let's take you back. Let's take you back with this jam. I don't know how many of you remember this, but let me take you back to this rare 1980 song on some Obscure Vinyl segment here we're doing. As we're in the last half hour of this episode of The Vibe 246, we're doing a little Obscure Vinyl. This one was called Yo Dick Was Too Big. This one back in the 80s. Come on, everybody. I hear the song all the time.
Late at night, I close my eyes, still feel your big dick between my thighs. The way you did me, it felt so right. Banging me morning, noon and night. Now no one fills the space that you left. No one has a dick as big as that, and no one can fill these holes you wrecked.
Damn.
You are so much bigger than the rest. I'm reaching out to get a hold
That's
of
all
you
any man wants to
because
hear.
nothing fits the way that it used to. Felt like you were tearing me in two. Now nothing fits the way that it used to.
Deep butt cheeks.
Since you
I got
gone,
deep butt
I feel
cheeks.
so blue. I need you back so we can.
I know. I was thinking about that, Cyke.
Every night and day. Why did you take your big penis away? Now no one can measure up to you, and no one can do the things you do. The first time I saw it, I had no clue. 'Cause then it grew and grew and grew. I'm reaching out.
Ladies, you taking
to
notes?
get a hold of you because nothing fits the way that it used to. Felt like you were tearing me in two. Now nothing fits the way that it used to. I miss the magic. I miss the thrill. Your huge cock.
I got deep
always
butt
gave me
cheeks.
chills. Don't know what to do since you went away. Because every other guy is like a hot dog in a hallway.
Hot dog in the hallway.
To get a hold of you.
This was the 80s jam. Fuck Madonna.
Felt like you.
Look at Tim. Yowza. Yowza, yowza, yowza. That's right. Your dick was too big. Taking you back with an Obscure Vinyl segment here.
God,
People
men are just simple folk at the end of the day. We just want to hear we have a big dick. That's it.
Just simple. There you go. Oh, thank you, Testicle Tiger. BF, the DJ, perfectly timing those deep butt cheeks.
I got deep butt cheeks.
This is fantastic, Brian Kowalczyk. Well, I couldn't ask for anything more than if I show you something and you enjoy something that we do here on The Vibe. And I certainly hope that applies for this next one, folks, because we're taking you back with some crazy, obscure vinyl. This one's called Chops. You were just saying something about guys being simple, right?
Yeah, sure.
Well, I think this kind of proves your point, buddy, because this song simply is called Just Show Me Your Bush Tonight.
Yep.
I just have to know how long is your downstairs garden trimmed up nice and neat? Or does it cover up your fancy meat? I can't concentrate on anything except what lies beneath that G-string. Oh, please, please show
We're so
me.
simple.
I'm not asking you to love me. I hope you won't put up a fight if I ask you to show me your bush tonight. I just have to know.
That's right, it's the Steamers taking you back to the 50s with Show Me Your Bush Tonight.
Do you keep it trimmed up nice and
Hope you're
neat?
enjoying this episode of The
Or does
Vibe.
it cover up your fancy meat? I can't concentrate on anything except what lies beneath that G-string. Oh, please, please show me. I'm not asking you to love me. I hope you won't put up a fight if I ask you to show me your bush tonight.
Show me that bush, baby. Show it tonight. Show it now.
What Stacey just typed there, that's exactly what I was thinking.
She checks
It's
it
like,
in
what if-
horror. Yeah.
Like, what if this actually was being sung back in those days? Like,
How do you
holy
think we
crap,
got
dude.
here, Stacey Allen? Yes, we have to face. Well, isn't it gross when we all have to face that conclusion when you have that day of realization? Like, oh shit, my parents fuck. Like, oh damn.
At one point, Stacy, your dad asked your mom to show the bush.
Oh hey, oh, that's right. Come on, show me that bush, baby. But yeah, isn't that a funny? That's a weird time in our lives. I kind of you put it together and you're like, oh shit, and then you're stuck thinking those thoughts for the rest of your life. Anytime something sexual might come up, like Stacy says,
It's just natural. It's just natural.
it's natural. It's natural. I don't want to imagine my parents dancing in this song at the sock hop. Third and fourth guy are like stuck together. Hello, Frisco.
Hello, Frisco.
Stuggly Jen says, hell no to the no, no, no. All right. Well, we got 15 minutes left to go in the show, and I got at least one more fun selection I can play for you right here. So I'll do that right now, and then we'll wrap up this segment, and then we'll see what time we got left to get into, and we will do some proper plugs, and say our proper goodbyes and everything. But let's get into this. Let's get into a little obscure as vinyl. This is, what if the Van Halen 1984 was recorded in the 50s? You would get the Van Halens, everybody. This is Jump by the Van Halens.
I get up and nothing gets me down. You got it tough. I've seen the toughest around. And I know, baby, just how you feel. You got to roll with the punches to get to what's real.
Where's she standing at?
Oh, can't you see me standing here? I've got my back against the record machine. I ain't the worst that you've seen. Oh, can't you see what I mean? Might as well jump.
It's natural.
Jump. Might as well jump.
Go ahead and jump, everybody.
Go ahead and jump.
Jump.
Jump. Go ahead and jump.
Dude.
Hello, hey you.
I didn't even know this was a remix. It sounds like something they would have sang back then.
You say you don't know. You won't
Don't do the
know
twist to it.
until you begin.
Exactly.
So can't you see me standing here? I've got my back against the record machine. I ain't the worst that you've seen. Or can't you see what I mean? Might as well jump. Jump. Go ahead and jump.
Go ahead and jump if you're going to jump. Just go ahead and do it. There you go. I hope you enjoyed a couple of those few selections. It's funny shit the way they're mixing all these genres and eras and with the AI and stuff. It's fun, man. So we have a little fun with it
those
here.
together? Was that UBF?
Not personally. No, these are obviously things that I cull from the internet, other people's selections and all.
Oh, you found them. Okay. I thought they got sent to you by somebody.
No, I just kind of go. It's funny, bro. Between that and porn, things just show up in my hopper. I don't know. I don't know how. But
Tell the wife, I don't know how these people just send me crazy stuff.
Let's just say my algorithm gets me at this point. Let's just say that.
Right.
Space Cheap 75. Getting the cheers from Donkey checking in later on in the afternoon. What's up, Donks? How you doing, bro? What's up, buddy? Checking in today. I missed you. BP, Pussy Slaps, cheers. Wait a minute. Bobby Fran, BP, and Pussy Slaps, cheers. Cunts, chops, pussy slaps. Let's see. Skull, Lounge Against the Machine is classic. Yeah, I like that. That's pretty good stuff. Stacey Allen, cheers from Donkey Kongington. Cheers, Donkey, right back from Stacey Allen. Damn those fans, says Tiff with 3 Fs. Big ups to Donkey Kongington from Sko. And Richard Cheese Rules says, I love dick. Wait a minute. I think, is that 2 different statements? Richard Cheese Rules, you love dick cheese. We could keep going on with that.
That hurts the brain.
We're hanging out here with Brutal Pain, and we're going to make our way up to the top of the 3 o'clock hour, folks, hanging out with Chops and Brutal Pain. I think I got a couple of things in this internet hopper, man. So let's see let's do this. I definitely want to talk about some of these at length, you know? Like I always say this, guys, Chops, you just asked me, bro. I'm always on the internet, and sometimes things find me, and sometimes I find them. But when I get a certain pile of stuff that I really don't know what to do with in any particular order, I just call it internet shite. And so I like to present a segment that I call exactly that. I'm gonna show it to you right now. Let's get down with some of these, because some of these are pretty kind of interesting and cool to talk about. This is some BF's internet shite. That's right, folks. You are watching The Vibe with me, my boy Chops down here, and our special guest, Brutal Pain, man, who I'm so happy to have gotten to know recently. He's going to be in the upcoming Perry Caravello Wild Western movie, along with Bob Levy, Chris Abels, and a lot of other friends we're going to have to look for their cameos. But he's hanging out with us right now for Internet Shite. And guys, we like food. There's always some food element to the show. And Brutal Pain, you got to let me know what you think about this, bro. We've heard of corn dogs before, right? Where they dip the hot dog into the batter and they deep fry it. Well, I need everybody's opinion on what do you think about a corn spare rib or a beef rib corn dog? Check this out.
Why do they call corn dogs corn dogs? It's a hot dog wrapped in corn bread on a stick. You know what else is good with cornbread? Smoked beef ribs. They come with their own stick. Let's make a smoked beef rib corn dog.
Yeah,
Grab
bro.
whatever massive chalice you have handy and mix your flour, cornmeal, sugar, baking powder, and salt together.
This is my type of corn.
Inside, put an egg and some buttermilk and mix it all together until even. For the next 8 hours, just go smoke a rack of beef ribs. I'll wait. Once you're back, slice the biggest
just
rib
go ahead.
and carefully dunk the whole thing.
Look at those. Those ribs are sick.
Look at this.
A little bit to get it all in there.
I love that they use the bone as the stick.
And I
That's
mean
brilliant.
Slowly drop this beef rib into the fryer oil and cook it until the batter is golden brown and cooked all the way.
Oh,
all that's left to do is
my heart.
dunk in your favorite
Oh.
barbecue
Look at
sauce
this.
and just enjoy.
Dude.
That's awesome. That's so good. Batter is actually really tasty and nice and fluffy.
Put a 1 in the chat if you would, people, and 2 if you're not having it.
Of modern engineering.
That's
Let
wood.
this be a
That's a
friendly
huge
reminder
wood.
to you to just let those intrusive thoughts win. You might end up
Chop's
with
got the
a
wood.
smoked beef rib corn dog. Could be worse.
There you go. Hey, Brutal Pain, what do you think about that, brother?
I like the every variation of corn dog there is. This is why I'll never be skinny right here, man.
So if somebody puts this in front of you, you're done. You're definitely eating this.
But look, one day you're going to have a cardiac arrest, and somebody will look at you and they say, "How'd this happen?" And you'll go, "Having the best time of my life." That's how it happened.
Oh yeah.
That was, I never even thought about those two things together until I saw that video. I'm like, a beef rib corn dog, and it comes with its own stick. What's not to like, brother? Holy shit! So there you go. That's a little first piece of internet shite. Let's see. I've seen lots. I've seen a couple ones in the chat. Testicle Tiger says 1 wood. All right. Got a couple. Oh, 2. Wait a minute. Not the bees ain't having it.
No, shoot.
If we got Chops, yes.
Oh, hell yeah.
Wow. I think Chops just had an orgasm.
That's a
On
food
screen,
gasm
he
right
did.
there.
Not the bees is not having it, but Space Chief is. I am. And Testicle Tiger's down with it. All right, well, let's see if you're down with this next piece of internet shit I have for you. As we come up to 3 o'clock hour on the East Coast of the United States, I'm super happy to be here with all of you great people today. Check this out. Many of us have experience with dogs and pets, but check this out. The dog moves the security camera so he can secretly eat the food on the table across from him. Check out.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
Yeah. Internet shite is a good name for his signal today.
We're going to have to go back on this one, BF. Got to see this. Luke, I am your father.
Yeah.
You're doing that impression as you're actually cutting out. Let's see.
I was about to say, you might as well talk. If you talk in broken language, maybe it will come out just the same.
And I want to fuck the shit out of the corn dog and chili. Thank you.
Where was that going?
Men.
Sibilance. It's coming back. Come on, Signal. Come on, we only got a couple more minutes to get to the top of the hour and end this freaking show. Let's see. All right, chat family. I got to get into work. Everybody have a great day from Testicle Tiger checking in.
See you later.
Grrr, it's all grunting and makeup. Later, Testicle Tiger. Have a great day from Not the Bees. Snitching ass cat. Oh, wait a minute. See. Watch this. Check it out. Gave it away. Watch this. Yes, a cat becomes involved. A jealous cat gets involved in this. Look at the cat now. Cat's like, you shouldn't be eating that shit, motherfucker. I'm telling on you. Watch what the cat does. He pushes it back.
The timing is so perfect with the music.
Here we go. I'll show it one more time.
More dog, though, yeah.
You feel this battle is real every day.
He ran to that food, too.
That's it. Yeah, this cat knew exactly. Like, this cat's like, nah, Jack. Well,
Your ass.
Cats would do that. They're like federal agents, man. I don't trust them.
There you go. So that's a cool piece of internet shit right there. You guys are awesome. I see there's 33 of you still in here. I'm glad you're joining me here today and every day. If you could hit that like button on your way out, I'd appreciate it. Donkey Kongton says, Kai said, you can tell me. Stacey Allen says, oh my God, that's adorable about that last one. Jen was laughing. Spurg was laughing because he already knew it. He knew that the cat was a son of a bitch. Like siblings, says Juggalette Gem. Those two, like, yeah, I'm telling on you. And say word, son. Word. Donkey Kongton says, he wouldn't share, so he snitched. Cats are dicks. It's Space Team 75.
They are, man.
That's the long and short of it is cats are cats, man. Yeah, they can be cats.
They know they're dicks.
Yeah, they know they own their dickness, right? Don't they?
They don't hide it.
There you go. They own their shit. Well, there you go. All right, I got a couple more pieces left for you on this internet site. Ooh, and we're gonna talk about these. Let's see. We're coming up 5 of. I don't know. I've never seen a sink like this, guys, but let me know if you've ever seen anything like this. Look at this. This is an antique sink that's built into the wall. Watch this, guys. It's all hidden behind the writing, but the spigots are always in the wall. The sink comes out and then it folds back in and drains back down the wall.
I love that for some reason.
I ain't never seen no shit like that.
Me neither, bro. They say it's old technology, like from the 1800s. At 1815, it says, I will never be the same after experiencing a Murphy sink in my 1815 Airbnb.
Wait a minute. Hold on here. Are they reusing the same water, like when it drips back down?
It looks like, I imagine that the drain is built into the wall, bro. And when it dips, it just dips into the pipe that's built into the wall.
I would say you wash your hands just a couple of times and that water's going to be a little danky.
What's with the Home Alone theme? With that,
it works. It just works for some reason.
All right, we'll check this out. Oh, what was that? That was interesting. All right, guys, you got to let me know about this one. I got another controversial one we can talk about here. This involves food, and I need a 1 and a 2 in the chat from everybody. I need my boys to speak up. We're an internet shite. We're probably going to end up going to a little bit of over vibe, but guys, this is a would or wouldn't you? This is a pickle fountain. Like we've seen like champagne fountains and stuff. Let me know what you think about a pickle fountain.
Auf der nächsten Party braucht ihr einen Gewürzgurkenbrunnen. Dafür brauchen wir natürlich Gewürzgurken. Ich habe 3 verschiedene Sorten. Das ist wunderschön. Ich sieb das Wasser jetzt einmal durch, damit die Gewürze gleich nicht in den Röhrchen stecken bleiben. Okay, los geht's.
It's keeping them saturated. Look at this
Freunde, die
shit.
dieses Jahr heiraten. Candy Bars out, Gewürzgurkenbrunnen ist in. Okay, Leute, vergesst Schokobrunnen. Auf der nächsten Party braucht ihr einen Gewürzgurkenboden. Dafür brauchen wir natürlich
That's not
Gewürzgurken.
good.
Ich habe 3
Not
verschiedene
good,
Sorten. Es ist wunderschön. Ich sieb das Wasser jetzt einmal durch, damit die
we just
Gewürze
want to
gleich
make
nicht
sure
in
you
den
have the worst day
Röhrchen stecken bleiben.
possible. Use pickles.
Okay, los geht's.
What do you think, BP? Are you a pickle guy, bro? Would you?
I like pickles, but no, that's too much.
That is like who even came up with that shit? Obviously, these German people or something like that. They are sick like that. It's Perry's favorite.
Shut the fuck up.
You love
Yeah,
extra
Scheiße.
pickles. The Scheiße, what the Scheiße? That's some hot German talk right there. That's right. Yeah, you can get the Scheiße on the chest and Scheiße. Oh, let me see this. We have these. Here, the fucking one on me real quick. Son of a bitch. There it is. Here it goes.
I know nothing.
Chops Rescue Mission checks in with the rescue update for the day and says, no matter how much we negotiate, we can get you more heat. Stay warm. We will be there soon. All right. They'll come and get you soon. Thanks.
Thank you,
Thanks.
guys. You're amazing.
They're going to come back again.
You make the days worth living.
They're going to try to get Chopped out of there another day. Didn't work today. Salute to Donks from Spurksnake. I've seen those before, says Donkey Kongdon. I believe he's talking about the, I think he's up to date with the pickle fountain right there. Too much, says FJM. Pickle Nazi, says our friend Vito Killer. Pickle Nazis.
I know nothing.
Space Chief 75 says, I wouldn't like a pickle fountain, but I imagine people might be into it. It's not that weird. As the Chunkster says, hey, good to see you, says our friend Spurksnake. Let me see. I got a couple more pieces. I have 2 more pieces, guys. We're going to get the plugs, and then we're going to get on out of here. We're going to ease on down the road. All right. I was thinking about my boy Granny when I saw this one because he's kind of in the home improvement field, and I did some of this too. He does painting and stuff. And Brutal Pain, maybe you guys have done this too. You'll be able to appreciate this. Let me know what you think about this, Brutal Pain and Chops. Look at this guy caulking. I don't know if you guys have much experience with caulking, Chops. Fuck with the caulk. You fuck with caulk?
No, don't fuck with the caulk very much.
How about you, Brutal Pain? Do some home improvement every now and then?
Yeah, my dad did it all the time, so I had to do it a lot when I was younger to help him.
And I always did it with my finger as my finisher, bro. But watch how this guy just goes effortlessly around with these caulk guns. I mean, this takes timing and precision, and I'm amazed by it. Let's check this out. Look.
Oh shit!
Look how he's going in one move, Brutal Pain.
Good, man. It's professional right there.
Look at that shit, bro. Like, you have to be letting that out at the right pace as you're moving your hand at the proper pace.
It's not even streaky. That's crazy good.
I was never that good. I always had to back up with my finger.
Yeah. That's how I was taught too.
Yeah, bro. We tried to use those little shitty tools, but they never worked as good as a finger.
Mm-hmm.
Nah, keep it simple.
I loves to fuck with the caulk, says Stacey Allen. I fucks with caulk. I likes to fuck with the caulk. Do you like black caulk or white caulk?
Oh, nice.
There you go. I can't do it, but I respect it. My best cocking work. My best cocking work was after 10 beers. Sure,
yeah, I don't know.
was.
The cock gun gets a little limp after that.
Yeah, I'm gonna say sure it was. Not the bee says you finish caulks with your finger. Yes, I do.
Everybody's got a kink.
Chops Rescue Mission says, Mr. Payne, if you are being held against your will, give me a big yawn. Brutal Pain, being held against. He's not yawning yet. I guess he's okay. He don't need your rescuing. Caulking the hallway baseboard seems weird, says Space Chief 75.
What's it meant
art.
to do?
It says
caulking.
art.
What is caulking meant to do at the end of the day? Is it to prevent like cracking of
weather? It makes the finishing, it makes everything kind of look tight. It's kind of a tie-in feature, if you will. And in that case,
water getting down in the cracks.
Yep. It's multi-purpose. Okay. It's cosmetic. It can be like he's saying that water won't seep in and all that stuff. So
it's not just to make it look pretty. It's that it serves a purpose.
It's a little bit of everything. Look at my caulk. Like up the asshole. Like up the asshole. Wait a minute. Silicone's a lot easier to use, and that's what he's using. The silicone was even tricky for me there, Brutal Pains, even though they were the clears, and they could be tricky too. Whoa, he's good with the black cock, but how does he handle the white cock? White cack. The white cack. I lay a nice bead, says our friend Donkey Kongington. Yeah, but what about your caulking ability?
Yeah.
I don't want to hear about your semen. Let's see. Did many of those buildings right down there, around the yard, BF? Did you? Oh, you were Controller Hilly. Around Camden Yards? There you go, buddy. Well, there you go. I know you're familiar with this area. You're like DC, Maryland, Virginia, as we say. All right. Well, I got one more piece, buddies. Check this out. Oh, and once again, we kind of bring things full circle because I said when I did the news earlier that I told Bobby Nick, Chops, I did an egg story earlier. I keep doing.
Oh, really?
What
kind of egg?
This egg story had to do with the wildfires and a company that was an egg wholesaler. They're actually donating them to the people that were affected by wildfires. So I just happened to notice this trend of ever since the egg prices went up, there's nothing but egg stories that I keep bringing to the news. So in order to bring the show full circle and that whole idea full circle, check out this last thing on Internet Shite. An egg vending machine in Ireland.
Get out of here.
Yeah, I've seen these.
I have not.
This is great.
Like when I was younger, Brutal Pain, we would have farms around here that had family farms, and they would do the honor system. They had a money box, bro, and you would like leave the money, make your own change. Like I don't think that shit's happening no more. So that's
my brother has a farm, and they're doing that, and it's doing all right.
It got to be in the right area, but that's close as I've came to anything like this. But this has a credit card machine and everything on it.
Hell yeah.
I thought this was awesome.
Oh, it's in front of the farm. Okay.
Bro, it's right there.
I thought this was just on the side of the road. Just chilling in some town.
Whoa. This just popped open.
Wow.
Oh my. This was $7?
$7 worth of eggs.
This was $7.
That's a lot of eggs for
$7,
dude.
But I got. This was
those are way better from a farm. You don't have to refrigerate.
This would have been $1,000 in America. Okay, so
it has to be recent because he says this would be $7,000 in America.
Right? Oh my God! I was not expecting that. Hold up. 3 range eggs, $7 in Ireland. It's cheaper. It's literally cheaper to come to Ireland.
I'm so excited for these eggs.
I know, bro. That's where we're at. It's fucking it's an egg frenzy that we're in, folks. Well, there you go, folks.
When you're getting excited about your breakfast, you know you're in the hard times.
Well, there you go. There's a few pieces of internet shite for you, and I will remind you at 5 minutes after 3 o'clock. I love you guys, and I can't stand leaving on time. I'm spoiling you. We're officially into overbuy. And that was BF's Internet Shite. We're going to come back and say our last goodbyes, do our final plugs. That was Internet Shite. And as we wind down this episode of The Vibe, 246, like Terry Nee said, next week we'll be up to 250 episodes, and I wouldn't be able to do one of them without the great chat family and bros that come up and support me. Like, not only Brutal Pain has been a supporter, but Chop's been showing up, my friend Bobby Nick, Scott Fitzpatrick, and everybody. I appreciate you so much. I'm so happy to have our guest today, Brutal Pain, my friend, buddy. I can't wait to see you in the Perry Caravella movie and maybe come to the premiere. Any last words or any plugs you'd like to give as we leave the show today, buddy?
Oh yeah, you can find me just all over the fucking place, bothering people. That's it.
Hell yeah.
That's your official thing, huh? All over the place, bothering people. I like that. There you go. But yeah, you can find him under Brutal Pain on Twitter X. I kind of tagged you in the post today. Did you notice the fancy picture? I kind of included you in the thumbnail today. That's right, because you. We got humble. Well, humble. Come on, just want to finish the show. For you. I really found out that I have black cock. We didn't get you. I'm a cock fucking. Oh, here we go, underwater again. I just want to finish the show. Come on, a little more serious.
Right, it doesn't want to let you.
A little bit. Just let me finish. Just let me finish. I'm gonna close everything out. Just close. close everything. Come on, signal. Caulkmaster for Bigger Gaps. Micah chucks back in and says, hey, Micah. Hey, BF, I'm back. Well, Micah, we are officially into Overvibe, buddy. I'm wrapping up this show, and it's been a great fun one, but I hope to see you again every day. We are officially into Overvibe. He knows what's up. We're here. We're doing it. We're officially into It's primary used as a sealant, coming up on your question. Articulate John checks in and says, one step closer to a bacon vending machine. Let's get that. Start the car, LOL, says my sister Kathy, checking in. That's right, it's time to go, sis. Here we go. Donkey gets the shout out love from Terry Nee. Donkey Kongdon says, one step closer to dirty panties in the vending machines. Well, that's funny that you say that because I've heard in Japan, they actually sell clean underwear in machines. They have underwear vending machines already in Japan.
I've heard
nice. Says our friend Micah joining us today. Not the B says, thank you for the good show today, BF. Good to see you, Chops and Brutal Pain. And have a great day, everyone. Terry says, I'm watching you, BP, and you got the eyes on you, brother. Got you. Thanks for checking in. Terry, cheers, Maninga from Donkey Kongdon. Happy birthday, Donkey Kongdon says. Happy birthday, Terry, says our friend Not the Bees. Hit the like button, says my friend Mandy Diff. Terry throwing out the bees. Articulate John says, why would I want to buy clean underwear? I guess there's that. Widow Killer says they have sex toy vending machines in Spain. I did not know that, but I'll be booking a trip to Spain for, I guess, let's see. Whoa. Look who checked in last minute there, guys. Abel. It's the one, the only. Look, Chris, we were talking about, maybe your ears were burning, buddy, because we were talking about how ever since you met Brutal Pain on the set of the Wild Western movie with Perry Caravello, that you've kind of increased our family and we're all bros, better bros for it. So that's what we talked about today, buddy. Thanks for joining us late. Great show today, boys, says Space Chief 75. See everybody tonight on Replayables at 10. That's 9 Central on 100 Proof Podcasting channel right here on YouTube. Widow Killer, I've seen that, says Chris Abels. Chris Abels getting a shout out love from Juggalette Jen. Space Chief 75, Tikal, Jen, Fago up from Chris Abels. Chris Abels gets the shout out love from Space Chief 75. Tikal Abels, as I'm trying to end the show before my signal gives out again. Chris Abels comes in and says, gay man. And to that, I say, that is the last one. We got the game man back. Hey, Chops, any last words or thoughts you have today, my friend? Thanks for checking in.
I'll try to be here tomorrow. I appreciate you having me as usual, Biff.
Okay, man. We thanks for until the rescue mission comes for Chops. He's always welcome to come here on the Vibe and hang out with us. As far as me, I will give you my one last official plug for today. This was just the beginning of the fun today, folks. 100 Proof Podcasting, the number 100. 100 Proof Podcasting right here on Replayables, right here on YouTube, is where we're going to be doing Replayables. We drink, we smoke, we laugh, we joke, we spin the wheel, and cool people like Brutal Pain show up and drop some money on us, and we spin the wheel and have a lot of fun, and we get drunk and tore up. And really, for a Thursday night, we do have a great turnout. So join us tonight, 10 o'clock East, that's 7 o'clock Pacific, and we'll probably be doing a Rumble combo where you can go over there and send us Rumble rants, and eventually that might end up being our home, our permanent home. I'll be there for Replayables. We'll look forward to seeing you then. To Cal, Chris Abels from Stacey Allen. Tikal, Chris Abels from Donkey Kongdon, and all the Tikals are going out. So enough with all the Tikals. So once again, thank you, Brutal Pain, for being my guest today, bro. Thanks, Chops, for joining us. Thank you for Bobby Nick for checking in early in the first hour of the show. Scott Fitzpatrick and all the chat family, thanks for the super chats and all the memberships. I can't do this show without your help, folks, and I will do it one more time tomorrow, and I'll do it every day, Monday through Friday, from 12 to 3, folks, but it's just not bye. It's just bye for now, folks. We'll see you later, 10 o'clock tonight on Replayables, and I'll see you here tomorrow on The Vibe, folks. See you later. Bye for now. We out.
That's enough internet for me today. I am going to wash myself with holy water to get rid of all the stupidity I saw today.